to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire, and check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. ServiceTitan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. ServiceTitan, AI for the trades.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
First of all, welcome aboard to the two of you.
The two of us, Bernie. Bernie, you hear that? Lindsay and Sedano are welcoming us. They're welcoming us. It's nice.
It's okay. It's with open arms, right? Is it open arms, or are you still kind of crossed arms?
With arms wide open.
Yeah. I mean, Lindsay may be arms wide open. I'll be crossed armed, but you guys are welcome aboard anyway. I'm like, hey, we got these two guys. We found them at sea. Like, should we let them on? We don't have a lot of room, but do you think we should let them on?
Hey, I bought his beats, his golf beats, so that got me in.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Will you ever do it, Wendy? Will you ever do the love boat?
No, why would I ever want to get... I just want to enjoy that.
Don't you think you want to take a shot, though, at it?
No. Really? Sometimes you just enjoy what you don't... You don't want to push it. Don't push it.
Yeah, I'm a push-it guy.
He is a push-it guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
If anybody's a push-it guy,
I mean,
it's
listen,
that guy right there.
I like to push it, you know? Sometimes I'll pull it. I will.
I know.
Because I'm a push and pull kind of guy.
I get it.
Right,
Listen, we don't do those kind of
different
jokes with Wendy.
situations call for different actions.
We don't do those. We don't do those bits with Wendy.
We don't?
No. Those bits are with miscreants, not Wendy.
Oh, so just you and me?
Yes.
Okay, we're the miscreants.
Wacky forced radio stunt of the year. Ha-ha!
Hey, that's better. Thank you.
God, you're such a sourpuss. I swear to God, you can't take any feedback. A little sabor?
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Bit boy.
Right now.
Monstrous. But I don't want to eat that.
We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
Esquivoso.
Yeah. 702. Sedano Kap Morning Show with Beto Duran. In for Sedano today.
Do it, Lynn.
Cappy's back. Where you been, Cappy? Where were you?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right. I was back in Pittsburgh. Here we go.
Did you see Aaron Rodgers while you were there?
I didn't, but Lindsay, I sent a picture in our group chat. I was at a charity event on Friday night for the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center Cancer Department, and they had all these silent auction items, and there was a Steelers helmet signed by DK Metcalf, and on the silent auction item, it said, "Here we go, Stillers."
Yeah, H2P, Cappy, H2P.
That's right.
I started
H2P.
the rumor on Friday that you went to do an ayahuasca trip with Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
So you can
That
just
was
tell
the
people
rumor.
that's why you were gone.
And I also said that Justin was mad at you. I hate you, Dad. You didn't want to take him to Pittsburgh.
He was, well, yeah, this Pittsburgh trip was one of these typical last minute, I'm a bad planner, it's going to cost me a lot of money, and I wasn't paying for 2 flights, I can tell you that right now.
Did you get a direct flight without Spirit around anymore?
Direct flight on Southwest.
Oh, good.
Left at like 4:30 in the afternoon, landed at like 11:30 at night, and then on the way back, left Pittsburgh at 12 noon and back landed in San Diego, because that's where I'm at today. Landed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So
And,
pretty good direct flights.
Cappy, I'm glad you had that done. Did you also sleep on the floor of your buddy's house? Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to say that, right?
You slept on the floor?
I did not sleep on the floor, but
No hotel. He just
no hotel.
he just
No
showed up.
hotel. No hotel. Let me tell you guys something really quick. Let me tell you this.
Did you just release something that
Yeah.
you weren't supposed to?
Absolutely. I'm pulling a Cappy because when I was at his house a couple weeks ago, he was telling Justin about, hey, pal, sorry, you're not going to go. And Justin was
Hey,
really,
pal.
Yeah.
Did you actually say pal? Too?
Yeah. Justin was really excited. And he goes, what the? Well, and he's like, hey, man, just a little expensive. And I'm going to stay on my friends. You know, like that Cappy voice that he uses.
Did he say not for air when he was saying
Well,
it?
it was off the air, so I figured it was not for air. So
No, you can't figure anything with Cappy.
Yeah,
No,
You
no.
have to say not
you have
for
to
air.
say it, right?
Especially in his house.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you have to make a declaration. This is not for air. Otherwise, if you say it and you didn't preface it with not for air, it becomes for air.
I mean, I was in the room and I'm thinking, Cap, all that money you got, just get a freaking hotel room.
No hotels. No hotels.
So you slept on the floor.
Nah, pretty much, yeah. Listen, let me just tell you guys really quickly. We'll jump into content here. We'll do top of the hour integrity in 1 second. But let me just tell you guys a quick story. So I land on Thursday night in Pittsburgh, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to just grab an Uber. That's what you do, right? You grab an Uber, you're going to where you're going. I have a friend of mine lives 25 miles away from the airport. I'm going to go crash at his place, and I'm going to use his place the next day to do my work. And he happens to have an extra car, so I don't have to rent a car. I can use a car. Great, no problem. So I get to his house, I go to call an Uber. How much, you guys tell me, if you got to LAX and you had a 25-mile Uber ride, what do you suppose that would cost? By the way, at midnight, on Thursday night going into Friday morning. What is it? What is a Uber from LAX 25 miles approximately? What do you guys think?
I actually do that all the time.
With the World Cup going on, it had to be like $60.
Yeah, that was easily $60, $70.
Yeah.
Okay, $60, $70
Wait, you
for-
said this is in Pittsburgh?
in Pittsburgh, though,
Oh,
right?
no.
Yeah. You said from LAX.
Right, because I wanted you to make a comparison. So, so in LA, you get to LAX, you get to the Uber lot. What?
Meadows like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
What is
totally
happening?
things.
Okay, listen. I get to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I'm going to grab an Uber.
Okay.
I have to go 25 miles.
In
But
Pittsburgh,
in
25
Pittsburgh.
bucks. $25.
Okay, $25. That's
Because
what it's
in
going to
LA,
cost.
that's usually 60 for me. Because that's usually my distance from LAX to the house.
Okay, $60 for you. Okay, Bergie, I'm going to take an Uber in Pittsburgh. I got to go 25 miles. What should it cost me?
$40.
$40. Linz, a guess?
25.
$25. Okay.
Yeah, I said 25 too. Around there.
I go on to Uber. It's midnight. It's Thursday night. I got 25 miles to go. I look on Uber. $160.
$160
Yeah,
for 25 miles?
Not for an Uber Black for an SUV. I'm talking like an Uber
Comfort, yeah.
X, whatever.
Uber cheap.
$150. I look at the next one. I'm trying to find the cheapest option, like $120.
Did you
I'm
try
like,
Lyft?
so then I go to Lyft. And I'm like, I'm going to try Lyft also. And there's nothing going on Lyft. I haven't used Lyft in a long time. So ever since I threw the water bottle at the Lyft driver's car and the Lyft driver threatened to beat me up, I stopped using Lyft. It was like $130, $140 to go 20 miles. I Google it. I go, what's going on here? There's got to be a mistake. Something's wrong. I Google it. I go, why would Ubers be so expensive in Pittsburgh? And it's a typical economics lesson that you learn in 10th grade, supply and demand.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
There's no supply of Ubers in Pittsburgh, and there's this massive demand. So $145 to go 25 miles. I'm like,
Damn.
not happening. I'm like, you know what? They've got to have cabs here somewhere. I found a cab, like literally a yellow cab.
Cabs here.
Yeah, and
Probably the same though. No,
$90.
all right.
So, from like 149, but it wasn't about, listen, of course it was about the money, but it was like, I got to beat the man here. How can I let Pittsburgh? I could have rented a car for 4 days.
Damn the man. Save the empire.
Right.
Hey, your buddy didn't want to pick you up?
Not at that time of night. No.
Wow, I would have got you, Cap.
You would have?
We all would have got you. We all would have got you, bro. We're hermanos here.
He did give me a ride to the airport yesterday, which was really out of the way and really appreciated.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, back. Yeah. So that's where I was. I was in Pittsburgh for a couple of days, which was awesome. And Beto, did you?
I like how you got out of San Diego this weekend.
Well, you know,
beat down.
Oh, dude,
beat down, Cappy.
Hey, listen. This is so. It was so obvious to me. When the Padres won on Friday night over the Dodgers 7-1.
Parade on Saturday.
And dude, listen, the players, if you didn't know what was going on in that game, you would have thought that the Padres just won Game 7 of a playoff series.
Yes, they did.
I mean, right? The way the players react, and this is why, from a Dodger perspective, I heard you say this on Friday, Beto, that somebody said something about, is this a rivalry? From the Padres to the Dodgers, it's a rivalry. From the Dodgers to the Padres, it's not really a rivalry because the Padres, other than one season, was it 21, Greg, where they beat the Dodgers? Was it 21 or 22?
Yeah.
They beat the Dodgers?
Yeah, a while ago.
They won in 22.
Yeah, so they beat the Dodgers that 1 year in the postseason, and everybody thought, well, let me rephrase that. All the Padre fans thought, well, now we're even. Now we've caught up to them. We've got these guys. We spend money like they do. We've got stars like they do. We beat them in the postseason. We got them. And Beto, you remember the following year.
Yep.
The following year, the Padres were up 2-1. They brought the series back to San Diego. Everybody thought the Padres would knock the Dodgers out in that third game.
Including myself.
It was the fourth game of the series. And they not only didn't win the series, they never scored another run in the series.
Correct.
And it's never been the same.
It was a bullpen game, by the way, too, that one when they were down 2-1. The Dodgers were down 2-1. They had a bullpen game going into Game 4, won that game, and then that was the history after that.
That was the series where Manny Machado threw the ball towards the Dodgers dugout.
Well, he kind of like tossed it a little bit.
Yeah, and then Dave Roberts turned it into a whole thing.
Like, hey, don't throw it over here.
Yeah, right.
We used to have a drop for that, Lindsay, with like Dave Roberts, like, I was offended or something along
it was something like that, yeah. Like it was so disrespectful or something like that. I don't remember exactly what Dave Roberts said.
It was a good drop.
But when the Padres won on Friday night and the way the Padre players were celebrating, because they've been terrible. They've been awful. They started off the season and nobody could figure out how they were even in the division race at the time. And then the worst thing that could have ever happened to the Padres happened. They actually took a half-game lead over the Dodgers, and it happened so early in the season, and then the celebrations began, and then the Dodgers were like, oh, really? Watch this. And the Padres have been awful. The Dodgers have been outstanding, and the Dodgers are only getting better. I mean, Tommy Edman's return has been amazing. Mookie Betts is on absolute fire.
Yep.
Even Kyle Tucker had a big weekend this weekend.
Got a couple hits.
And so, you know, hey, it's nice. Walker Buehler, he pitches for them now, and he got a win, and they're pumping their fists, and they're cheering like they just won Game 7 of the World Series on a walk-off grand slam. And then reality sets in over the next 2 games, right?
Yeah.
The last time, sorry, Beto, the last time that the Dodgers won 2 or 3 last month, the Padres turned it around. Remember, we talked about it. Yeah. Became the worst team in baseball after that. They over their next 21 games, they went 11-20, and the Dodgers went 20-10, 21-10. Yeah.
And you know, Cappy, a couple of years ago, the Padres should have been feeling good about themselves. They should have been feeling themselves. They should, especially their fans. Just the team hasn't performed. And this is another example. This is why when people go off on the Dodgers and say, oh, they're spending all the money, they're buying baseball, you still have to perform. The Padres have dudes that are getting paid huge money, and they get ripped, Machado, Xander, everybody out there, right? They gave everybody the big contracts. Cappy, even yesterday on Padre Twitter, because I stayed home this weekend, I didn't go anywhere. So Padre Twitter on Friday was annoying. And I don't really interact on Twitter that much, but I was just scrolling through to see what's going on. It was annoying. Yesterday, Cappy, even the late Peter Seidler was taking shots yesterday.
Oh, no.
People were going, you know what, Peter's vision, he overpaid these guys. They should have known that not to overpay these guys. But then Padre fans were lauding them a couple years ago. Yeah, we're big market now. We're competing. But the players have to perform. And even the Dodgers, you look at what's going on, they perform. The Mets fired their manager, and they have a bigger payroll than the Dodgers. This is why you have to give the Dodgers credit for performing every single night, and they find ways to get it done. Emmett Sheehan yesterday, Bergie, I wasn't expecting him to go more than 3, and he performed for the Dodgers. Look at him.
We can get into it in my 3 things, but Emmett Sheehan, despite the line, did not look good.
But for him, You take.
Yeah, no, it was an okay one. And honestly, that was more so of your Padres, Cappy.
Yeah.
Swinging at everything. Pitches that were 5, 6, 7 inches off the plate, high, outside, low. They were swinging at everything for whatever reason. This is why they're the worst hitting team in baseball.
Listen, you call them my Padres, and you only wish that I was like a passionate Padre lover and defender.
I want you
so
to.
want me to be that. But you got to understand something. I've said it a million times. People hate when I say it. I freaking hate this team. I despise them because of what Beto said. I despise this notion of paying guys big money who don't perform and who have this attitude of, and this is just a perception, I got my money and now I don't even have to perform, or I got my money and I don't give the effort. You know, like you look at Manny Machado. Manny Machado all of a sudden has gotten himself to now, I think it's 15 home runs. He hit that solo home run yesterday, right? And Manny Machado to me he's an energy drag on a franchise. Ooh. He doesn't bring people up, he pulls people down. Like that's how I envision and that's how I perceive Manny Machado. So and I look at a guy like Fernandez. Oh yeah, man.
I don't pay attention, so
Manny Machado, listen, I haven't watched a Padre game in probably 2 months. Check that. No, check that. They played Atlanta.
You were there last month. You were there. You're behind home plate, weren't you?
No. This is about 2 months ago. I went to one game, but I haven't watched much of them because I wind up spending so much time watching the Dodgers. But I can just tell you that over the last few years, the energy of that whole, I'll make a comparison for you. You ready?
All right.
The only difference between Manny Machado and Kawhi Leonard is at least Manny Machado actually shows up and plays. But in terms of
wow, that's the comparison,
right? But
at least he's on the field. Woo!
Yeah, hey, at least the guy shows up and plays. I mean, listen, Manny Machado, he'll come out and he'll play for you every night, and he makes spectacular defensive plays. So it's not like he's load managing, but his energy, instead of uplifting a franchise, in my opinion, it drags a franchise down, and that's Kawhi Leonard right now. I know there's a lot of stories out there that there's a potential trade brewing between the Clippers and the Toronto Raptors, and it's like, why would I ever want Kawhi Leonard? He's as good as there is in the NBA when he's healthy and motivated, but when he's not motivated and maybe his big toe hurts just a little bit, that brother ain't going to give you nothing.
Cappy, have you ever heard about a book by a man named John Gordon called The Energy Bus?
The Energy Bus.
Yeah.
I've not heard of it, but I do know that somebody's going to tell us about Valvoline, and then I want to hear all about the Energy Bus.
I'm going to tell you about Valvoline, Cappy. It's 7:15, and you know what you could have done since the Sedano Kap morning show started? You could have gone to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you.
Oh, nice. So tell me.
So John Gordon, it's real simple reading. I'm going to get it for you, Cappy. I think because you thrive off of positive vibes. After hanging out with you in South a couple of weeks ago, you're all about the vibes. So The Energy Bus is John Gordon, a best-selling book. He's written a bunch of them. But I read it a couple years, actually during COVID I read it. And I actually met him at the Dodgers World Series when they played the Rays in Texas. Anyways, one of them is you don't allow negative people on your bus. And there's energy vampires. So vampires, essentially, what do? They suck the energy out of you. Negative people who drain your morale, your goals, and your vision. Are you saying that's Manny Machado right there?
100%. Because instead of him being a guy that uplifts everybody around, like let me ask you guys a question. You think Freddie Freeman is an uplifting personality inside the Dodgers clubhouse? 100%.
The entire clubhouse is that.
Yeah, right. There's nobody. Listen,
Minus
even
one.
You're going to say Dalton Rushing?
Yeah. But you know what? That even gets masked because they kind of say, no. With the Padres, that dude would be a star.
Well, listen, there's no doubt. I mean, hey,
they would let him do what he wants.
Bergie, you're right about one thing about Dalton Rushing. Like, remember that? I think it was Friday night or was it Saturday where he checked swing and he like
go away.
And Dalton Rushing. This is exactly what we were talking about. We're not challenging those pitches. Like, dude, know your role. Like, he blows off Ohtani like I'm in control. And when Dave comes out of the dugout to check on him, like, hey, take your time here. You look like you winced in pain. Let's take a second here. And Dalton is like trying to tell Dave, stay over, stay. And Dave, of course, is going to win that battle. But that's your only guy that I can think of that kind of has a little bit of red ass to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's annoying because you can have a red ass is one thing. Like Clayton Kershaw was a red ass on the days he pitched, but he was still a good teammate and he wasn't showing anybody up. He would take him in the back. I've told Bergie a couple of these stories off the air where he would let you have it, but he wasn't showing you up in that way. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, Dave. So one of the things that Energy Bus, but Cappy, I'm going to buy it for you. I'm going to buy it for you right now. It says create a positive culture. Surround yourself with positive support system. Ensure your positive energy and visions are always greater than anyone else's negative or doubt. That's what the Dodgers do, man. The Padres, this is what they don't do. You're supposed to adopt the mindset that will not let anyone walk through your mind with their dirty feet. Padres have dirty feet, Cappy.
Ooh,
dirty feet.
I like that. It's.
That's good. I like that. Don't let anyone walk through your mind with dirty feet. I like that a lot.
I love that. That's a good one. But that's what your
I'm
leader.
buying it for everybody. Everybody. Books for everybody.
Your leader, Cappy, is the dirty feet. Your leader of Manny Machado is somebody that is just a constant negative energy, and as a leader, that doesn't work.
That's why I tell you this, and this is why I tell people all the time. And again, I've always said, Dodger fans say, "Hey, Cap, you're too much of a Padre fan," and Padre fans say, "Hey, Cap, you're not enough of a Dodger hater," which is why I've always said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to become an Angels fan. But that's an impossibility also. That's an impossibility unless I want to take my shirt off and get up into left field and scream with all the fans, "Sell the team, sell the team." Right. And so this is, to me, this is what it comes down to. The Dodgers, I talked about this a little bit last week. I know so many people that have become Dodger fans. They didn't grow up in L.A. They moved to L.A. Yeah, the Dodgers are on every night. They came from Chicago. They came from New York. They became Dodger fans. You know why? Because the Dodgers, A, win, and B, they're just likable. Who on the Dodgers do you not like? Even Dalton Rushing, who can be kind of a jerk at times.
I don't know. I don't like that guy.
No, but there's there's a section of fans that really like him because of the way that he acts right there. Because he's not corporate. Because he's that rough guy.
Do they call him a dirt ball? Because that's like a thing they call guys that go against the grain, like Bryce Harper. Like, he's a dirt ball.
Yeah, see, but Bryce.
Not a dirt bag?
Dirt bag.
That's Long Beach State.
Well, dirt bag, dirt ball, same thing,
Not exactly the same thing.
Okay. Just kidding, man.
There's a distinction between the dirt bag and the dirt ball.
What's the difference?
Well, I'm not really sure other than the word, but I mean.
Carry on.
One's a bag, one's a ball.
Forget I said it.
Hey, Cappy, what's your address?
You ready?
Yeah.
555 5th Avenue.
Oh, wait a minute. I just bought it. Damn
Yeah.
It. Sorry. I just already bought it. All right.
Okay. Because you ever see like on a movie, they're like, give me the phone number, 555-5555. That's me. That's where you can get a hold of me. Well, good. I'm looking forward to Bergie's three things because the Dodgers, it almost seems, this is what my girlfriend said to me last night. She goes, it almost seems like Dave Roberts, who's from San Diego, played his high school baseball in San Diego, played for the Padres, was a bench coach for the Padres, was disrespected by the Padres and wasn't even given an interview. And then what does he do? He becomes a Dodgers manager and look at all the success he's had. She said, it almost feels like Dave goes back to San Diego and just lets the Padres win the first one, build their confidence until he just steals their soul. And that's what the Dodgers did for sure. All right. Well, we're just getting rolling. We got so much to get to today. But Beto, should tell us a little bit about Northgate Market where you were late last week.
We had a party last week. Walrus showed up.
Yes,
boy
I saw
Sam
that.
showed up. Beto and Whittier showed up. So many people showed up at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. It's not just a supermarket. It is a party. Think about a huge food hall with the amazing Mexican food. They're showing every USA and Mexico game. It is a vibe. Family vibe. You can bring your kids. Come hang out. There's so much food. It's a perfect place to watch every match this World Cup season. Energy is out of control. Asada tacos, the churros, the quesabirria, the ceviche. Oh, my goodness. The drinks, of course. The bartenders are there. They're fantastic. So whether you go for a 3 or the red, white, and blue, love the beauty and the drama of the World Cup, you can go check out Mercado Gonzalez. Bring the culture, the food, the soccer passion together in one place. I might go check out the Mexico game tomorrow. We're not doing a watch party. I just might go down there because it is a vibe. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better.
All right, thank you, Beto. Need more Lakers talk in your life? I know I do because, we're about to start NBA free agency. The ball knower extreme duo of Mike Trudell and Geeter McGee are back tonight at 6 p.m. on 7:10 a.m. and the ESPN LA app as NBA free agency heats up. Get the latest on the Lakers signings, trade rumors, roster moves, and what it all means for the purple and gold. Discuss it all tonight on Lakers Talk. We've got Berg's 3 things coming up next on the Sedano Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, producer D, DeAndre Hawkins, and the NBA free agency begins on Tuesday. This is the biggest offseason for the Los Angeles Lakers, so how can they build the right team around Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves? Will LeBron James stay in a Lakers uniform? We're talking about it, and we're reacting together on your home of Lakers basketball, ESPN LA. And don't miss special editions of Lakers Talk daily at 11 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. I'll see you on the YouTube channel channel talking Lakers basketball.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Red card penalty. Score big with Waba Grill's new red card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the red card combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener, like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to you at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
When we started Oakland Roots Sports Club, we needed a strong foundation. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. They're the team behind our team. With Gusto, we stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves. I'm Idris Argandawal, co-founder of Oakland Roots and Gusto customer since 2018.
See why 500,000 businesses trust Gusto for payroll, HR, and more. Get started for free at gusto.com/roots.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
All is good. Okay. On the brand new Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Yeah.
Back to the guys.
Sedano Kap Morning Show,
Yeah.
7:26. And this song, God's Plan by Drake, came out on his 5th studio album, Scorpion, back in 2018.
Yeah.
Cappy?
Yeah.
Do you have Scorpion? You got that in your rotation?
Oh, you know it.
Has Kendrick allowed Drake to play music again?
Yeah, is it okay to still be a Drake fan or not?
I'm still a Drake fan.
Yeah, that new album out is gone already.
Did you guys know
It's already
that?
gone, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly, Drake bought Kendrick Lamar's childhood house recently.
No way.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna stick it to you this
Yeah,
way.
that's a big troll job, I feel like.
If it's real. Like, I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
believe
right.
anything.
That's
Everything's
true.
AI.
Well, you know what else is real?
I'm serious, Cappy.
Mel Brooks turned 100 yesterday. Happy
really?
birthday.
Wow.
What in the wow world of sports? Well, you can't watch Blazing Saddles in public anymore.
Not anymore. No, you're not allowed.
Wait.
Not allowed.
Oh, wait.
Not allowed.
The sheriff is near? That's not, I can't be doing that.
You can't even say to people, gosh, I just saw this movie, Blazing Saddles, the other. You can't even say that because,
I feel like most of his movies probably don't hold up, right?
No.
Bungle.
They're amazing, though.
Yeah, they are, but still.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks is one of the best.
Imagine living to be 100.
I don't want to.
Yeah, me either.
It looks like it hurts.
I do.
He
No, I
seems
do.
like he's
Why?
with
Why
it,
do you
though.
want to?
Well, I want to be 100 and still be like, conscious and cognizant and, still be able to, go to the bathroom myself.
Well, you
and all
can't
that
even
kind
do
of
that
stuff.
now.
Yeah. You go 8 times an hour.
It does require a little assistance,
I like the way that Mason always said it. I want to live till one day before miserable.
That's
whatever,
pretty good.
Wherever it happens to be. Could be 100, could be 85, could be whatever it is. But one day before miserable.
Okay.
That helps when you're rich.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right. a little bit.
Pretty good.
Bit.
All right, are we about to break out this organ? Because we got a lot to get to today, from Padres-Dodgers weekend to tomorrow, the beginning of NBA free agency. A lot of players are opting out of their deals. There's all kinds of rumors circulating about LeBron. So for all the LeBron haters out there, stand by, because you may get your wish, perhaps. We'll see. We got so much to get to. Right. We got World Cup stuff from the weekend. So here's Bergie and the Oregon and the three things. What do you say, Berg?
Are you talking about yourself when you're saying the LeBron haters, or are you talking to people like me and you?
I'm talking to me,
we're the same.
you. Yeah.
No, I feel
Laura.
like Cappy graduated from being a LeBron hater to just kind of like more of a LeBron troll.
I
okay,
graduated
I can see
to,
that.
I will say, I respected the run that the Lakers had, and I credit LeBron for it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But now, having been removed from the season and the NBA Finals, and I'm always of the opinion it's a young man's game, today, regardless of how it goes down, he comes back to the Lakers or he moves on. For me, I'm ready to move on.
That's the right way to go, because you're being honest, Cappy. And let's be honest about the Dodgers, what happened
Okay.
over this weekend.
Wow. Let's do it.
So it was 3 different starting pitchers over the weekend. So Roki Sasaki, where he looks like he was all over the place. Roki looked like the old Roki, but he still kept the ball in the park for the most part, except for the one home run that was a 3-run home run. I think it was Gavin Sheets. Besides that, he was wild. He was all over the place. He was in 3-2 counts all the time. He was consistently not pitching very well.
3-2.
And he's I love that. He was just not. He went back to old Roki. Five walks is too many walks. No matter who you are, a starter, reliever, whatever happens to be, you cannot give up 5 walks and expect to win. Now, they had chances to still win that game, but then Jonathan Hernandez comes in the 9th inning and just blows it all away. But no matter what, Roki was not the best Roki that we have seen, and he has been getting better, so we'll put this as a little bit of a one-off. It could have gotten much worse, Cappy, but as you know, this Padres team bails you out of situations as much as possible.
It's unbelievable. It is truly unbelievable.
Did you guys
the
see
money.
Roki crying?
I was about to ask that. Was that real or was that AI?
I thought it was real because I saw multiple. I actually checked that one. He looked like he was
emotional.
I don't believe that one, but
he at least had his eyes filled with tears.
Oh, come on.
I didn't see any stream, but he looked like he was crying.
A game in June that he walked 5 guys is not something where he's going to get.
Himself, you know?
He is. He's been pitching much better, and so I didn't believe that one. I thought that one was AI, but it could have been real.
Yeah. Hey, Bergie, let me ask
might
you,
have been, Lindsay.
With Sasaki not pitching well in that game and only going 4 innings and giving up 3 runs, was it only magnified, at least for one game, by the performance of Walker Buehler for the Padres?
Yeah, it was absolutely, because Walker Buehler looked really good, but also the Dodgers let him off the hook a ton of times. They had guys on base. They just couldn't get anything across home plate. And that's okay. But Walker Buehler looked good, and Walker Buehler has been good this year. I will never, Cappy, never say anything bad about Walker Buehler.
Yeah, I mean, an all-time Dodger legend.
Yeah.
And now pitching for the Padres. And to be honest with you, based on what happened when Buehler left the Dodgers, didn't succeed in Boston, didn't succeed and hang on in Philadelphia, when he showed up with a minor league deal with the Padres, I thought there's no risk, there's only reward, and I didn't think it was going to last this long. And I'll give Walker Buehler a lot of credit. He's been okay. He hasn't been great. He's been okay.
He's been better than what he was, so that's so good for him. Happy that he's getting his career back on track. But so Roki had a bad outing, but it ended up not looking so bad. Yamamoto the next day looked like Yamamoto. Yeah. He was good once again. He gave up the solo home run, but besides that, he was just nails the entire way through. And he's getting, I think, the 3rd time in the last 4 games. I'm not exactly sure, but it's where he's getting 7 or 8 runs put up for him. And that's just not something that he ever saw before. So when you have a guy like Yamamoto, who is one of the best pitchers in baseball, one of the best pitchers on the road too, that if you give him 7 or 8 runs, he's going to cruise. They were able to take him out after the 6th inning with 85 pitches because you just don't need to be out there anymore at that point in the game. It was just that 9-run inning where it just all fell apart for the Padres was it caused Yamamoto to be like, all right, I'm cool. I'm going to go sit down.
Did you watch the end of the game on Saturday?
Yeah.
Were you mad?
Mad?
Yep. Position pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. See, I loved it.
I hate it, but like
I loved it.
At that point, who cares?
No.
Like, just get out of the game.
No, but Berg, come on.
I'm so tired of him.
To see Miguel Rojas throw a ball that looked like he was pitching a softball underhanded. The ball had such a huge arc on it, and my favorite part of the whole thing, because I love when position players pitch. I love seeing a guy like Fernando Tatis.
That's why
just swing out of his freaking shoes. Just swing out of his shoes, and then he just has nothing else to do but just to laugh. And by the way, as we're watching this video, do you guys see there's a guy in the background? He's wearing like a brown and white Dodgers rugby jersey, but it looks like the Padres, but it says Dodgers all over it. You see that guy standing there in the background?
Yeah.
Do you guys know who that dude is? You guys,
no.
You're going to tell us.
I follow him on social media. I think his name is like The Hood or something like that on social media. And he's like this Dodger fanatic. And he shows that he's wearing this brown Dodger gear. And he's like, don't get mad at me, Dodger fans. He said, this is my ultimate troll job on the Padres. So he showed up behind home plate at the Padres home stadium, Petco Park, looking like he's wearing Padres brown, but it says Dodgers all over it. I don't know who that dude is. Somebody connect us. We got to hook up with this guy.
The Hood Vince Scully. That's his name.
Yeah, we got to hook up with that guy. He's good.
Was that the same guy that was in yesterday's game talking next to the microphone the entire game? Were you watching any of that, Cap? You were watching it, Beto?
Yep.
What an annoying... Just stop talking. Stop talking. He was talking the entire broadcast.
Yeah.
It was so frustrating. Even Joe Davis was like, we're going to have to pay this guy.
It was somebody sitting next to an open mic that they didn't know was there.
Oh, wow.
And you can hear the entire conversation. I was hoping to get some stock tips out of it.
Yeah.
Jeez, that guy was just nonstop the entire game.
Hey, Berg, just one last thing. It's kind of hard when you have the Dodgers. They've got Kyle Hurt, and the Padres have Kyle Hart.
They should have started against each other. Kyle
Hart
Hurt should
and
have started
Hurt.
that game. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
right.
But either way, and then so on Sunday we talked about it. We talked a little bit about Emmett Sheehan. Emmett Sheehan's line looks really, really good. And I think I just don't really like Emmett Sheehan for whatever reason.
Shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I don't. There's nothing about him that makes me excited as a pitcher. Like I just, his spray pattern was all over the place. His velocity goes up and down all the time. It's all about the spray pattern. Spray pattern is
that's a big deal. Right?
It is.
I know.
Where the pitches all go.
I love the spray pattern stats. That's all.
Yeah.
So does Cappy.
So he was all over the place, and it really was just the Padres swinging at pitches that they shouldn't have been swinging at. And maybe it's a little bit of deception from Emmett Sheehan, but I don't think so because
that was the Padres.
It was the Padres because it was like 6 inches off the plate. Like these were non-even competitive pitches that they were swinging at. So it makes his line look really good. And now all these Dodgers websites, Dodgers Insider, Emmett Sheehan with a great bounce back effort.
Really?
No, man, that wasn't good. That was a bad outing from Emmett Sheehan. He just got lucky that they didn't swing at anything.
That was a good Sunday Emmett Sheehan for him.
Right.
And you take it because you've seen him be so bad all season long that you know what? Okay, at least he didn't get shellackled this week. Right? At least he didn't get
shellackled.
Yeah.
No.
He could have been shellackled. He should have been shellackled.
Good word, shellackled.
Yeah, I got one every now and then.
Yeah.
And that was going up against Michael King, who has been the Padres' best pitcher, and they got to him. So it was nice to see that. But it was a variety of pitching. So 2 good, 2 bad, 1 good pitching performance, and it turns out into a 2 out of 3 game win. Yeah.
How about Freddie Freeman's at bat yesterday in the 5th inning?
Oh, man.
9 pitches, and he walks in a run. When you're the Padres and you can't hit and you can't score, you know what you cannot do? You can't be walking in runs.
No, you can't. And by the way, that pitch that you're talking about to walk him, that was a strike.
Should have been a strike. That's right.
The Padres had 2 challenges. Bases loaded in a tie game, and you say, I'm not going to challenge that?
It made no sense at all why they wouldn't immediately challenge that.
It made no sense. Because, it was so close, and it changed the entire game. And then earlier in the game, so yesterday was all about kind of about challenges, because Andy Paez on a 0-1 count or a 1-0 count challenged a pitch for no reason.
1-0?
He got it wrong, and it was 1-1, and then it was 0-1, and it went to 0-2. But either way, the fact is, why are you challenging pitches so early on? He got it wrong, and then Freddie Freeman struck out on a pitch that was out, and he couldn't challenge because Andy Paz has already used one, and it was really early. Mm-hmm. And there was Alex Freeland, a couple innings later, should have challenged 2 pitches outside the zone. He ended up walking, but he wasn't able to because Andy Paz decided that I'm going to challenge a pitch that I shouldn't be challenging so early in the game.
Yeah.
So challenges make a big difference about all of it. I know we got to get moving on here. So Kyle Tucker, was that real or fake? So he had a good series this weekend, and on Saturday he had the 3 hits. He had the 3-run home run. It was really good. It looked like something for him to build on. He had a hit yesterday too. But after Saturday's game, he talked to Kirsten Watson, and he said, my swing still doesn't feel right. I just kind of got a hold of one. It was in my swing path, and it just kind of worked out to get that home run. But my swing doesn't feel good. So that's worrisome.
Yeah.
But hopefully this is something that can start pushing him forward because he has been struggling. And a little stat for you, Cappy. If he would have gotten a second hit on Sunday, which he didn't do, that would have been his first back-to-back multi-hit game since April 3rd and 4th.
Wow. But he didn't get it. It would have been, and it could have been, but it wasn't.
Right. So your $60 million guy hasn't had a back-to-back game of multi-hit game since April 3rd and 4th. Crazy,
Unbelievable.
right?
Unbelievable. And all the while we're watching Mookie Betts now. You talk about a guy that over the last 2 weeks has been just as hot as can possibly be.
Yep.
And then 3 straight games with home runs. Mookie is on fire. And Bergie, any criticism of Mookie's defense this weekend?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, okay. He had a couple bad plays over during the week, but either way, Mookie has been fantastic. And I feel like I'm being very negative towards the best team in baseball by like 4 games, but there's things that you have to point out. Either way, Mookie's been fantastic. He has completely changed his season around, and I think it's so amazing. We've talked so much about how he was a guy that you can't look at him as MVP Mookie anymore.
Yeah.
He's starting to look like MVP Mookie again. So, I mean, he doesn't need to be at that level, but the fact is getting hits and being confident at the plate and knowing that he's going to get up there and he's going to and just get hits and drive in runs. I love him where he is right now. He's playing so well. I think he should stay in the 4 spot, never move back to the 2 spot. I think everything he's doing has been fantastic. Freddie Freeman's been really good. Shohei's been good. It's the top of the lineup has started to look. Even Andy Paz was on base 8 or 9 times this weekend.
Yeah, and Tommy Edmonds' return has been incredible.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
He had that triple this weekend where you're worried about that ankle, like at least I am, on every play. He had the triple, he had a double. Tommy Edmonds is just having him back in this lineup is incredible. All the different positions he can play, switch hitting. The guy is amazing. And again, guy comes back from this kind of surgery and injury this deep into the season and is performing like he is already. Super impressive. And by the way, this is without Will Smith yet, coming back.
Yeah.
So we have not even seen the best of the Dodgers yet, and they're killing everybody.
Exactly. And also coming back today, Teoscar Hernandez. Welcome back, Teoscar Hernandez. It's going to happen today. Most likely that means Ryan Ward is going to go back to AAA. Just
That's
makes
too
sense.
bad.
It's too
I
bad.
like him.
But I like Teoscar Hernandez better. So I'd rather
I got
have him.
that.
And he's going up against a guy named Gage Jump. Gage Jump
I
is
think
the
he's a
starting
local
pitcher.
kid, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, local
he might
guy?
be.
Was he born here?
Good question. Fair question.
But I love the name. I think that's a fantastic
gotta
name.
get him
Yeah,
on the show.
he's Southern California. Gay Jump, from Aliso Viejo. He went to J. Serra. That's why I know. Oh, he was a stud a few years
What a
ago.
name.
He's been really good
Yeah.
for Sacramento or the A's or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
call
they're
them,
not the
but-
Sacramento A's. They're
I
just
don't-
the A's
they're
who
just
play
the
in
A's.
Sacramento.
Vegas Athletic.
A's
The
of
future
Sacramento,
Vegas A's, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
he
that.
played at
Weird.
UCLA.
No, nice.
Really?
There you go,
Gage
Bird.
Jump.
Gage Jump?
Yeah, I
Cappy,
love that.
you want to go
Yo.
Sacramento right now? See the Dodgers and A's?
Not really.
He's in a minor league park.
Dodgers.
Guess how much it is to get in? The cheapest ticket, Cappy.
$12.
No, in Sacramento, the Dodgers are there.
Oh,
Yeah,
with the Dodgers
so that's just
there?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
$100.
it's only like 14,000 seats, so you
I'm going to say
can't.
$25.
Come on.
$100.
No, like $200.
$240 is the cheapest ticket
Wow.
right now.
Really?
It's a minor league park.
Yeah.
In
Limited
Sacramento?
space.
That's
yeah.
pretty cool, though.
Supply and demand, Cappy.
Yeah, it
Right,
is.
just like the Ubers in Pittsburgh.
Imagine the Ubers in Sacramento. Wow.
Bringing it all around.
Oh, it's like the end of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like
Oh,
they just
yeah.
kind of hit the punchline at the very end.
Oh, you got to see the new Larry David, man. That's
There's
pretty
your
funny.
3 things, Cappy. Your
Nice
3
work, man. Nice work. Hey, coming up, for the LeBron haters, there's a rumor out there that might make you really, really happy.
Are you talking to yourself?
I mean, I'll just say this in advance.
Uh-huh.
I hope this goes down. I actually hope this happens.
I want to
We'll see
live.
if it does. But I hope it does.
I just don't think people watch basketball.
Yeah, all the haters don't watch basketball.
Right.
Like LeBron said. He's got it right.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Cappy,
Yo.
this week, DeMarco and Travis are giving you the chance to win a pair of tickets to Pechanga Resort and Casino's second annual Whiskey and Wings Festival. Wait to hear the DeMarco Whiskey and Wings Pechanga sounder, and when you hear it, be caller number 7 at 877-710-ESPN and answer a question about something that happened earlier in the show. Get it right, and you'll win. Visit Pechanga.com for tickets to Whiskey and Wings. Cheers. More of the Sedano Kap Morning Show with Beto Duran in for Sedano in 3 minutes here on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, where change is in the air. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Call Jacob. Hey, Cappy, listen, you get into an action, you call Jacob at 800-345-6789, and there's steps to this. Step 1, get safe.
Yeah, step 2, get medical care.
Step 3, document everything.
Step 4, do not guess what you should say to insurance companies.
No, and step 5, count on Jacob.
Count on Jacob.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Drive away in a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon this summer, thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Pechanga is giving away a brand new Mercedes-Benz G580E or $100,000 cash every Saturday this July, plus thousands in Easy Play. Play with your Pechanga Rewards card to earn entries all month long, then be at Pechanga every Saturday night in July to activate your entries. The more you play, the more chances you have to win. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate.
Hey guys, it's Cap. It's summer, and you know what goes great with summer? You guessed it, ice cold Coors Light. Here in Southern California, when that SoCal sun is shining, one thing is pretty clear. We don't just love beer. We love ice cold, crack that frosty can open, super refreshing beer. That's why the Coors Light mountains turn blue, to tell you when your beer is as cold as the Rockies. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
In my world, you're always sorting through information, trying to find what matters most fast. Well, if you're hiring, you can now review all these resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that instantly shows you the most interested, qualified candidates first. ZipRecruiter's matching technology finds qualified candidates quickly. And with ZipRecruiter's new feature, qualified candidates show up at the top of your list. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Take it. It's a great drop. It is a good drop. Good job, Kasim, pulling that drop.
I take it.
Kasim's on fire.
Kasim is on fire.
I think we're going to do a parody song to Human Nature by Michael. Where is Kasim?
Kasim. Where's that brother Kasim?
Oh, Bertie's
that young brother Kasim. Yeah.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Yeah.
7:47. Sedano Kap Morning Show. You know the song, Cappy?
Nope.
The Whisper song by the Ying Yang Twins.
Oh, I should know this because the Ying Yang Twins played at SeaWorld a couple weeks ago.
You should know this. This is a banger of a song. So the Ying Yang Twins released their album United States of Atlanta on this day in 2005.
Damn.
I love this song. I think it's good. I don't know why. It's just good.
Were you bumping this in your Sunfire?
Yeah, I sure was. 2005? No, I think that was like, I might have been kind of over by then.
Oh, all right.
Also, on this day in 1998, the Lifetime Movie Network made its debut. My mom's favorite. It's all she watches.
It was Lifetime.
That and Hallmark. That's it. Nothing else.
Not me. Right now, I'm completely addicted to the History Channel. because I can't stop watching these World War II docs.
Is that what it's at?
Yeah, that's what I'm watching.
Yeah, I've run out of them. Like, release the next version.
Well, I know. Like, I think I'm 10 in. I think I need the next 10.
Same.
Yeah, Netflix is all about history right now. I watched a couple about the Revolutionary War.
Oh, yeah, that's really, really good. Also,
Yeah.
there's one called, like, The American Experiment.
Yeah, I saw that.
One is fantastic. That should be required viewing for kids these days.
It felt like I was in history class.
Because it basically, like, goes through what really happened when, like, they came over and colonized the United States.
Yeah.
Like, what actually happened? Because I don't know about you guys, but I remember in school they were like, oh, yeah, they came over on the Mayflower and everybody lived happily ever after with the Pilgrims and the Indians together. That's not what happened.
Minor details. Like, what's it called? Washington and across the Delaware. Never happened.
No, it didn't.
Never happened.
Nope.
And Cappy, you got to watch the Larry David, his history version.
Wait, what am I? This is on Netflix?
No, it's on HBO Max.
Okay.
Larry David, the one he connected with Obama, where he's the executive producer. It's Larry David's interpretation of historical moments.
Oh my God!
So he was there when he wrote the Declaration of Independence, and he was like, okay, the agreement is no umbrellas, no shared umbrella, no Happy New Year. It's all his rules, and then finally said, all right, Jefferson, you take over, bro. Write the Declaration.
Okay, I'll watch that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I just love that Larry David is now like in his late 70s and is more famous and more loved than ever before in his life. And he's been great for so long. And for all those years of Seinfeld, nobody even knew who he was.
Nah, but
and
Curb
now
is
he's
great.
now he's the biggest star of them all.
We're becoming that guy, Cappy. We're becoming that guy.
Oh, you know it.
No
It's
Happy
true.
New Year. No Happy New Year.
So listen, Beto.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There's a rumor out here, okay? And I'm going to say it's a rumor until it's not a rumor anymore about LeBron. And NBA free agency is going to start tomorrow evening.
Correct.
And then I suspect all hell is going to break loose, at least for like 2 or 3 days. And then things, I suspect, again, all the big stars will kind of know where they're going, and we'll see what kind of movement happens.
There's some pieces being moved around right now. That way teams can maneuver. But what's the LeBron thing? I didn't see anything.
So listen to this. This is a report from Shams Charania. So again, it's a rumor when it's from someone other than Shams.
Yes.
Once Shams puts it out there, it goes from rumor to report. And report doesn't mean in stone. It just means there's, as you just said, there's some maneuvering happening. Listen to this. Shams reports this morning, Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green is declining his $27.7 million option to become a free agent, sources tell ESPN. Now, I'll just stop there for a second. Beto, Draymond Green, in terms of, declining his player option and wanting to become a free agent, is this a shocking development to you?
Not shocking, but not surprised.
Right.
So Wendy said on the Hoop Collective this morning that to kind of keep an eye out on this, and he prefaced it by saying, I just want to make it crystal clear, I'm not saying that the one thing correlates with the other, but keep an eye out for Draymond opting out of his option because it could then potentially signal that there's going to be some more room available to work out another potential free agent signing like LeBron. And they're both clutch clients. And they're also pretty good friends.
So here's the rest of the Shams tweet then.
Okay.
After we find out that Draymond is declining his $27.7 million player option to become a free agent, the next paragraph or the next sentence, this move gives the Warriors flexibility to pursue LeBron James in free agency and Anthony Davis via trade to form a big four.
Would've been
Okay.
great 5 years ago.
All right, yeah.
Even so, it would be
So
fun to
this
watch,
got you fired
right?
up?
Well, yeah, it gets me really fired up. And
Okay,
here-
Cappy.
Yeah.
Flexibility to pursue.
Correct.
That means we can talk to LeBron because we have the space for it, depending on what LeBron wants to sign for.
Right. So,
you're getting fired up. I see you.
No, I
see
like
you.
this.
You've seen the morsels and you're going after it.
But let me explain why, though. Because even though LeBron was so celebrated, even by his critics like myself, doubters, haters, etc., everybody had to look at LeBron in this playoff run and go, come on. You may not like him. You may not think that he's a real Laker. You may not think he deserves a statue. You may not think that he delivered enough in his time. You can dislike LeBron. You had to respect what he did.
Absolutely, and you should.
So,
especially what he did in March when he was leading the Lakers and became, what did you call it, the third option, right? He found a way to work with Luka and Austin Reeves. Lakers were cruising in March.
Absolutely. You have to respect, at least in my opinion, you got to respect what he did.
Just look at the stuff on the floor. Forget the off the court and people don't like him for whatever, the passive, whatever. Like, just look at the stuff on the floor. He makes the Lakers better, Cappy.
He made the Lakers better this past year.
Uh-huh.
And when Luka was hurt and he's your star and he wasn't around.
And how old is LeBron?
LeBron's 41, going to be 42, and he tells us all the damn time.
I'm 41 years old.
We know. We got it.
All right.
He's 41 years old.
So at 41,
Draymond gives up $27.7 million option.
And that opens the door for the possibility of Golden State to pursue LeBron as a free agent and to possibly trade for Anthony Davis and to put together this old man all-star team of former Olympian teammates together. And Bergie, you said it. I don't think they'll win, but guess what? Wouldn't it be fun on Christmas Day to see LeBron and AD and the Warriors, and they're playing against Oklahoma City or San Antonio, and you're like, it's the old guys versus the young guys. And even though the young guys are the future, it's like watching the old guys is kind of fun and interesting. I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't think they're pursuing a championship, but at least the Golden State Warriors have a sense of showmanship.
Yeah,
hey, we're not going to win, but we might as well go out and get AD and LeBron, and we'll be the biggest attraction on TV.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think like, as a basketball fan, I would like to see those guys playing together just for the fun of all of it. But Cappy, think about all the smoke that we're seeing in this offseason so far, and it all just is smoke, is that LeBron is going to Cleveland or is going to the Warriors. It doesn't seem like he's coming back at this point, does it?
I disagree.
I don't know.
Do you? I don't know. Everything that I'm seeing is just LeBron going to Cleveland, LeBron going up there. They're trying to move him that he doesn't feel respected. It was all set early on with Dave McMenamin's article, and I think it was someone else had an article earlier in the year too. That doesn't feel respected by the team, doesn't feel respected by Genie. All these things. It's time to move on. It's Luka's team. Luka in 2016 or 2026.
Man, you're 40 years old. Who cares about the damn respect? Get out there and play.
Well,
it's simple as that. Like, you've had enough things in your career. You've had enough accolades. You've had enough decisions. Just shut up and play right now. Just come out there and just say, you know what? Give me my freaking contract.
Are you telling me to shut up and dribble?
No, I didn't say dribble.
He didn't say dribble. He said play. He wants him to shoot. He wants him to defend.
No,
he doesn't want him to just dribble.
You don't have the leverage you had when you were 25. You don't have the leverage you had 5 years ago.
He doesn't need the leverage.
He doesn't need the ass kissing either.
I don't think that okay, so like I said, I was
get
listening
over it.
To
All your players
the
get over
Hoop
it.
Collective this morning, and Wendy said he spoke to. I don't know if he said he spoke to him. He communicated with Rich Paul directly, and he said that at this point, if LeBron plays, which he still hasn't said anything about that because, again, I mean, yesterday everyone in Cleveland's freaking out because he joined Firestone Golf Course, like the golf club there. Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, my God, he joined Firestone.
He also joined Mountain
God.
Gate. It's
right.
not that hard.
Right.
He joined multiple clubs.
But he is
Firestone
back home.
is where? It's in Akron?
Yeah. That's like it's like the only like PGA
Yeah, you joined in the
course,
summer.
like anywhere
That's
in Ohio.
Yeah.
By the way,
But he's never joined it before. He's never.
Well, because he didn't play golf before.
You're right. But Wendy said that if LeBron does play, he's more concerned about happiness and not dollars. And so maybe he literally is just trying to figure out what's going to make him happiest. And he's done his vacations. He was just on the reunion trip, out partying, living it up. Like, he just hasn't decided yet. So he's obviously not too worried about it.
Well, happiness. Where's happiness going to be? Here,
That's a good
where
question.
you're going to have all of the media and us talking about him every single day. Does him and Luka work?
It's not his team anymore,
right? All of that, or in Cleveland, where he's gone back and forth.
He's
multiple
celebrated
times.
as the king.
Yeah, he's celebrated as king, and he's also the biggest star in the history of Cleveland. And then, or in the Warriors, where he's playing with all his friends. Where would he, if he's talking about being happy? It's not in L.A.
But
why not?
I was going to say, we don't know what makes him happy.
Why does that make him? I'm asking you. Why would that make him happy? Because he's going to play with people that he doesn't actually like.
I think it's more so like where he lives and his family.
Tell him, Berg. He don't like Luka. He don't like the fact that it's Luka's team.
How do we know he doesn't like him?
No, we don't. But we're at this point we're just sort of guessing.
I like
think
LeBron.
at this point,
for the record, I like LeBron.
No,
keep him
we
on
all
the
like LeBron.
Keep him on the Lakers because what other options do you have?
Well, that's the thing you
point
hear
for
over and
Lakers
over again.
fans.
Beto, you keep hearing that over and over again. You hear like Bobby Marks comes on the air, Wendy comes on the air, and what do they all say? They go, you can get rid of LeBron. It's not really going to do that much for you from a cap perspective. You're not going to be able to spend this because he makes that. And they explain all the aprons and everything else. But really, what they're saying is, hey, look, this is not his team anymore. So will he take
he
less?
knows this.
But
of
good
course.
luck replacing his production.
That's what it is right there.
Go.
Thank you, Lindsay. That's what they keep saying. But good luck trying to replace the production. And honestly, if he leaves this team, you're not replacing the production. But what you are doing is you're preparing for life after LeBron, and you're ripping the Band-Aid off, and you're saying, you know what? It is Luka's team, and we hear summer of 26, and he was promised all these things. He wasn't necessarily promised that he's going to have LeBron around anymore. So if you are ready to hand this franchise over to Luka, as long as LeBron is on this team, you'll never be able to do it. Just my opinion.
Also, you never know. Like, him being happy could be like chilling at home with his daughter.
He has a $100 million house he just built.
Right. And I don't know if his wife, like, she probably doesn't want to go live in Cleveland again. She's probably like, no, I'm good. I'm good on that.
You don't want?
I mean, exactly. There's a reason I moved.
When they talk about him going to Golden State, LeBron going to Golden State, how come nobody's mentioning Bronny?
Oh, well, so Wendy did talk about that as well.
Oh.
And we could talk about that on the other side.
I'm more worried about what Marcus Smart is doing, what Rui's doing. That's what you need to shore up.
We could talk about all of that, but Cappy first. Let's talk about Cardiff, you and Berg.
All right, Bergie, listen, over 70% of small business owners are actively looking for more capital. I myself am a small business owner. I know we have a lot of small business owners that are driving around right now, and the one thing that's keeping you up at night is I need more capital for my business to grow, to expand, to pay for payroll, to pay for equipment. I need more capital.
So if someone's out there thinking, my business could use more cash, what should they do?
Well, here's what they should not do. Let me start with that. You should not go to your bank because your bank is going to bury you in paperwork. And this is not like the old days where our parents could walk into a bank and get a business loan. You can't get it, okay? But what you can do is you can skip the red tape, you can skip all the bank delays, and you can go to Cardiff, Cardiff, Cardiff.co/ESPNLA. They can get you up to $500,000 in business funding today, the day you apply, and you can use that money for inventory, for expansion, for payroll, whatever you need to grow your business.
$500,000? That's crazy. So how they must have been doing this for a long time.
Been in business 20 years. They've lent over $12 billion nationwide. They're Southern California based. They're young guys. They're just excellent entrepreneurs, and they have a goal, which is to help small business operators. That's really it.
So these guys have been around the block, huh?
Been there for a long time. They really have. And here's what you need to do to try and really get this $500,000 business loan. It'll only take a few minutes, under 5 minutes, number one. Okay, number two, it won't affect your personal credit. So that's the second part of it. I know a lot of people get freaked out about that. If you need business funding and this is the way to do it. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. That's it. That's it. And when you say to yourself, well, there's a guy driving around right now going, I want to expand my business. I need money for payroll. How do I do it? If you've been in business for a year, if your business has more than $20,000 in monthly revenues, you could be eligible for $500,000 in same-day business funding. It's really simple. Go to Cardiff, Cardiff, Cardiff.co/ESPNLA, Cardiff.co/ESPNLA. Good luck, small business operators.
Thanks, Cappy and Berg. Let's continue this NBA free agency talk and what Wendy said about Bronny. Coming up next on the Sedano Kap Morning Show on ESPNLA.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always COSM. Here's your COSM calendar for the week of June 29th. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is still what everyone is talking about, and there is no better place to enjoy all the action on the pitch than at COSM. Dome and Hall tickets are available, but don't wait. Visit COSM.com now before all World Cup tickets are gone. If you've never been in the COSM Dome, this is your chance to see history happen live on a gigantic 87-foot wraparound LED display that drops you right in the middle of every quarter kick, tackle, and goal. And while you're reserving tickets to see these landmark soccer events, don't forget to lock in your tickets to Harry Potter's first Quidditch match in everyone's legendary favorite, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And it's even better in virtual reality. The COSM Hall is the ultimate sports bar to watch all the games on massive LED displays, and the COSM deck is amazing on a warm summer's night while sipping your favorite cocktail or ice-cold beer. All the fun and all the excitement for sports and entertainment is at COSM. Don't be left out. Visit COSM.com and lock in your next trip to COSM today. That's your COSM calendar.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Is there any better match than soccer and pizza? Our friends at Pizza Hut have 2 winning deals all summer long. Need a quick carryout before kickoff? Grab a large 1-topping pizza for just $9.99. Want more toppings or delivery? Get a large 3-topping pizza for only $12.99, available for delivery or carryout. So whether you're watching every minute or just tuning in for the big moments, Pizza Hut is the winning move this summer of soccer. Order today on the Pizza Hut app or go to pizzahut.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
America is turning 250 years old, so we're celebrating 2 weekends at Morongo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Dive-in movie night at Oasis Pool. Movies, popcorn, and a lazy river.
Number 2.
Stop by for a free commemorative Independence Day cap. Pick it up at Morongo Rewards, the Fort.
And the number 1 reason.
$250,000 cash giveaway. Earn entries playing your favorite games now. Be here July 3rd to win.
Morongo, good times.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
This is the Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Good morning, guys. This is Angelica, and this is the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA, presented by Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and we got you covered at Angelica's Insurance. From auto and home to business and life, we have a plan just for you, even DUI and SR22 coverage to get you back on the road fast. Visit us at angelicas-ins.com for a free quote today. And now, the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, powered by Angelica's Insurance. And Sedano, please pump the brakes, sucker.
The Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour.
$8:05. Sedano and Kap Morning Show. And back in 1999, Lenny Kravitz released this hit song, American Woman. Kasim didn't even know this song. He goes, who sings it?
Of course not.
I said, what?
You don't know Lenny Kravitz?
No.
Come on.
I'm on your side, Kasim. You don't have to. It's all older than you.
I know, but I feel like this is like,
it.
it's in a lot of stuff, isn't it?
But he wouldn't know who sings it.
If I said,
wait.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
But Kasim, Lenny Kravitz doesn't sound familiar to you at all?
No.
Not familiar, no.
Really? You haven't seen him like at Knicks games sitting courtside with Spike Lee?
If
Like,
I
who
seen
is-
him, maybe probably just off of familiarity, but I couldn't point to you and tell him that's Lenny Kravitz.
Oh,
he's so-
Kasim.
He's sexy, man.
very, very
Kasim, he's really
recognizable.
hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
And Kasim, he's 62.
Yeah, Kasim, he
Is he
wears these
62?
he wears these skinny jeans and he wears them like really low.
You're not really
and you can-
selling it, bro.
And you can see his abs, dude. And he's got this super cool long hair and a great like nose
like
ring,
his
and he's
hair.
wearing sunglasses, dude.
He's like an old Funchy.
Checks out.
Yeah. And Kasim, you know who his mom was?
No, he has no idea, bro.
Yeah. Kasim, you ever hear of the show The Jeffersons?
Nah.
No.
You never
hell
heard
no.
of it? No.
Never heard of the Jeffersons?
What?
Huh?
No.
Okay,
In the
that's a
70s.
problem.
Yeah.
I was born in 03.
Yeah, but hearing about something and knowing what it is are two different things.
His mom was Helen Willis on The Jeffersons. She was married to Tom Willis.
So who was that?
Yeah, you don't know.
Was that Wheezy?
No, that's not Wheezy. Wheezy, that's Helen's her best friend.
Little Tanucci.
That's
Different
right.
Wheezy. Also,
Yeah.
Cappy, you'll like this one.
That's why I like having young folks in the studio, man.
Yeah, me too.
Back
was young.
on this day in 1997, Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was
Third
there.
round of their heavyweight
You were there?
rematch.
I was there that night.
No,
oh,
I
yeah.
know,
Cappy.
Oh, yeah.
What it sound
Yeah,
like?
Let me tell you something. Hey, Berg, you'll love this. Here comes a reference. Me and JT the Brick were there that night.
He wasn't. Chris isn't here today.
I know, but I
we don't need to do it.
That's who I was there with that night.
You were also there with 15,000 other
Yeah,
people.
there's a lot of other people.
And I never forget, man. He bit that ear off, and like we ran back to the like media outlet center behind where was it? Maybe MGM Grand Garden. Does that sound right?
Probably.
And we ran back to the media center because we couldn't wait to hear what was going to happen afterwards. So yeah, 1997.
What did it sound like, Cap? No, I mean, like, what'd he say?
Oh, that part. It was the aftermath.
You thought the biting of the ear?
Right. The biting of the ear, it sounded like this, Lindsay.
Ew, gross.
Yeah. No, but after the fight, oh, my God, Jim Gray, one of the all-time most legendary interviews. Mike, what happened out there?
Look at me, man. Look at me. Look, he bit my eye. I want to fight. He don't want to fight. Look at me, man. He got another ear. Look at my eye, man. Look at me.
All right, Cap, we got our first piece of Lakers breaking news as
what
we
do we got?
continue the conversation. According to Shams Charania of ESPN, Lakers center DeAndre Ayton is opting in to his $8.1 million player option.
Well, he should.
Yeah,
Championship.
Nobody else is going to give him that money.
A lot of people were like, "Oh no, he could get money elsewhere, like at least like 10, maybe 12 million."
Yeah, people who saw him play are not giving him 10, 12 million.
That was all wishful thinking.
Yeah.
for the
Right,
people watching
exactly.
play.
That's exactly. And by the way, listen,
I could see it. I could totally see it because everyone says he overplayed his or outplayed his contract.
He
right?
did. He's good at $8 million, but not when you need him to be a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Not when you need him to be a force. And that's where he is what he is, and that's why he's a former number one pick who nobody really wants right now. So he needs to opt in.
How do you feel, Cappy?
well,
You
how do
love him?
Well, here's my first thought. How does Luka feel? That's my first thought. Is Luka said, "Get me an A-list center." Ayton's like, my last name starts with an A, so alphabetically, I'm an A-list center.
Geez.
I mean, really,
come on.
talk about terrible. Thank you very much, everyone.
Well, we know Luka likes Jackson Hayes, his fellow countryman.
Right, of course.
Hell yeah.
But this puts the Lakers in this position, which they were going to be in with him or without him. They need an A-list center, and the Lakers, were hoping that DeAndre Ayton would be like, I think I can make more money somewhere else. And I don't feel wanted, so I'm going to get out of here.
But you can also trade him now. If he opts in,
That's
if you
what
do,
I was gonna
if you
say.
do make a move, you can possibly be traded.
Yeah, I mean, at $8.1 million,
That's a
I
good
mean,
deal.
my goodness, that's no money at all in the world of the NBA.
Yeah, the thing with the Lakers that I'm more worried about, I mean, the LeBron stuff is going to obviously take over. This is just Rich Paul and Clutch saying, hey, we got AD, we got LeBron, and we got Draymond on the team. It's Clutch all over again. If Golden State does that, good for them. Go be the geriatric team and get out of the way. Like the Lakers, hey, good, go, fine. Like Bergman even said, that was great in 2020. But AD, what are you going to get out of him, right? You already saw this movie. This reminds me when the Lakers had Gary Payton and Karl Malone, and it did not work out, right? It was great to have the old names. But
You know
it didn't
what
work
I'm
out.
saying?
Yeah, I do.
It
Perk.
was Gary Payton.
Oh, that was Gary Payton?
Yeah.
He has one of my favorites.
I thought that was Perk.
And by the way, this breaking news about DeAndre Ayton is brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you.
Do you guys believe that LeBron and AD really, really want to reunite?
No.
And play together again, and the only place where they could possibly do it is in Golden State? Because to me, this is the way I see things. If I'm Anthony Davis, I will never forgive LeBron, ever.
What did LeBron do?
He didn't tell him he got traded.
Okay.
He knew, and LeBron acted like he didn't know, and he knew, and LeBron had to sign off. And it was an easy trade. It was an easy decision for the Lakers, no doubt.
Nobody.
But you know how
It's
fragile
business.
these guys' egos are, dude.
It's business.
It's business,
that's
man.
fine.
Look, if he would have got traded for a bum, okay. You got traded for Luka. Like, you got to say, all right, you know what? And at that time, going to Dallas with a healthy Kyrie was going to be good. That was going to be good at that time. If
Also-
I'm AD, get me out of Washington. That's what I want.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, but Washington, I don't know, maybe they could be pretty good.
Could
No? Maybe? I feel like they could.
Way too early. And when you have
I
Trae
just
Young
feel
as
like
your
they
star,
got, they got,
They're
they
years
got
ago.
the pieces. They got the pieces to like maybe not this season, but next season they could be pretty good. No,
not good enough to make it out of the East, and not good.
Oh, I
it
don't
would be
think they're
better.
making
It
it
would
out
be
of the
better
East.
for what am I thinking?
to go to Golden
Washington?
State.
To Golden State.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're
All right,
AD.
but he doesn't
Yeah,
really
AD.
have a choice.
Thank you. God, AD. It just
Hey, it's
popped
Monday,
out of my brain.
Bergie.
Yeah,
Monday,
exactly.
Hey, Bergie, how much coffee have you had so far today?
Only one.
Yeah.
Only
But
one
I have,
cup.
But I have,
Any water?
I have water right here.
Okay, good
Yeah,
man.
right there.
We need more
Good
But
man.
either
Good man.
way, why? Like this is really the only place to do it because this is the only place that they want to. You have a contract that you can move to Washington for.
Possibly, yeah.
For AD.
Wait a second.
It's just one more year for Kerr to get it done. After that, you blow it up.
Look, all I know is as of right now, here's the early Monday morning. Rumors are happening. Tomorrow evening, NBA free agency will officially tip off. Listen, DeAndre Ayton opts in. Most Laker fans right now are like, oh no. I would say this, Beto, you're providing some level of hope, which is tradable contract.
Yeah.
So at $8.1 million, there is somebody out there that needs a backup type big man that would pay him $8.1 million and be happy to have him. But if you need him as a starter, which is where the Lakers are right now, until they find a real center, which, by the way, that's another thing. Lindsay, you have some sound from Wendy talking about when the Lakers should be starting to maybe find that new center.
Well, he did say one of the things he said on his podcast was that expect to hear the Lakers being involved in conversations for their center starting today and tomorrow especially. But the thing I have the sound, which I thought was very interesting, was first he got into obviously he saved the Lakers for the last, but he got into like what happened as soon as the finals ended and how the Lakers started the offseason. So I'll play that one first.
The Lakers, as soon as the finals ended, they had a meeting with Austin Reeves and began the contract negotiations that ended up leading to him deciding to stay, bypass free agency and stay. And they, having these other talks, they reached out to LeBron, to LeBron's representative, to Rich Paul, and said, we'd like to have LeBron back. Okay. But there have been no further talks. And from what I understand, the Lakers have not made an offer. But LeBron, from what I understand, as of today, when I got this update, LeBron has not, made himself available to meet with the Lakers yet.
But are there any realistic scenarios where LeBron would have an offer more than the mid-level from another team?
I don't know that right now. I would just tell you that it's been communicated to me that the number one thing for LeBron next season is happiness, not money. So this is obviously we knew that he was going to have to take a pay cut from $50 million. So that has been communicated to me. And what does that mean? Does that mean he's willing to take the mid-level? Does that mean he's willing to take the taxpayer? The mid-level is about 15. The taxpayer mid-level is like 6.5 or 7 or something like that.
6, 7.
The minimum is 3, 9 or 4, something like that. I don't know what that means. But that's what I have to offer as we're on June 28th.
So the one thing that I'm going to take away from what Wendy just said in that bite is that LeBron has not yet given the Lakers the opportunity to negotiate with him. That is how he said it, isn't it, Lindsay?
Yeah, to meet with them.
All right, but how many?
Basically, the Lakers made it known, said to Rich Paul or LeBron, hey, we want you back. But that was where the conversation ended. It was just like, okay.
And let's start negotiating when you're ready. Has he talked to other teams?
Well, so from what Wendy said, obviously we're going to talk to him Wednesday. He's going to be back in the flesh, Cappy, so hopefully you're here in the studio.
I will be there for sure.
One of the things he said was obviously LeBron just operates differently,
yeah.
And, he's on his own schedule, and at this point he just IDGAF mode. I'm going to do what I want, when I want,
exactly.
And if your timeline doesn't work with mine, oh, well, I'll figure something else out. I'm LeBron James. He could still retire.
Correct. That's another option. He could.
I think that I'm leaning more towards retirement now than I ever was.
Look, LeBron can do whatever he wants. He's earned it. He can wait it out, and he knows that he's not going to be the big cap hit, right? Other teams need to figure out who they're going to give their big money to first before LeBron gets signed. So why does he have to rush to sign right away? He doesn't have to. He has to hear from everybody. And if Wendy said happiness is the first thing, well, you have to show me how I'm going to be happy here. That's from all the teams, not just the Lakers, from either Cleveland or the Warriors or whoever it is that he's possibly going to sign with.
Yeah. Well, in Golden State,
heck, you haven't even signed your contract, so why are you getting on LeBron?
Well, I'm trying to be happy too.
Well,
I want happiness,
but you're dragging it out.
I'm not dragging anything out. I blame the organization.
Sign it, sucker.
I blame the organization.
Oh, LeBron Cap.
That's right. Like the Cappy.
The third option.
Hey, listen. If you want happiness and you're LeBron, you ready? Let's play it out. In Golden State, I could be real happy. I could be happy. I don't think anybody expects me to win a championship necessarily, but guess what? These are all the guys that I've won gold medals with. I love these guys. We're in the twilights of our career. Let's go out there like an all-star team, and let's see what all these old guys could do with a great coach and a great franchise and a city that loves their team. Why the hell not? Let's go out there and have a good time. I'll be happy playing for Golden State.
And then when they start in like the 11th spot, oh, that's real happy, right?
Oh, I'm not saying that happiness is connected to winning.
I don't think it necessarily is in the sense where it's like overall happiness. I don't think he's just concerned about basketball happiness. He said, remember on his podcast with Steve Nash, was it a month ago? Like, he's not just going anywhere and starting over. Like, he wants to go somewhere that's good where he knows he has a chance to win. But him saying he's more concerned about his happiness, that could be his family. That could be his brand new house that he's building. That could be just like being close to his, not having to go back and forth across the country just to be with his wife and his daughter, know?
Well, let me ask you this, Beto. Could LeBron be happier playing for an old guy Golden State team that has absolutely zero chance of winning a championship, but he gets to play with his pals, he gets to run up and down the floor and have a good time, and he's not under this LA Laker pressure of winning, but also he's not under the Laker franchise pressure of, well, he's still the guy because of how old he is and how long he's been around and how much money he's made and the championships he's won, but really we're trying to transition and we're trying to give it up to Luka, but we're also trying to be respectful to you. So like that doesn't sound like a happy environment to me if I'm LeBron James. But I could be really happy at Golden State. They love me. They tell me how awesome I am. I get to play with my pals. There's no pressure of winning. We're a traveling show. We're not a championship contender.
Then don't tell me you want to win, because if you're a traveling show, you're not trying to. If you're Golden State, you do this because now we're talking about you. Now you're selling LeBron jerseys. Now you're making money up there on the business side. This is what the Lakers did with Kobe at the end of his career, right? Gave him that big contract knowing that they were going to be no good, but they take care of their stars, right? You want to make sure that you have people in the seats and you want to make sure you're relevant in the news cycle, knowing damn well you're not going to win.
Why would they not win? Why is that? Why would this Golden State team with Steph, LeBron, AD, and Draymond, and a bunch of Pajemski and all the other guys that they have around them, Moses Moody, whoever you want to talk about, why would they not have a chance to win? That's a really good team.
If they
Jimmy
are
Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler will be traded.
If they are healthy, if they are on the floor,
sure.
LeBron.
Like all things considered, healthy team.
It's not totally out of the question. But
That's a team that can absolutely come in next year and win a championship.
Bergie, come on, Bergie, win a championship?
They can. Oh,
That's
for
a washed up team, man.
Washed up. You think Steph is washed?
Steph is at the end of his career.
Is he washed?
No, but
Do you think LeBron is washed?
If he's on that team,
No,
yeah.
LeBron's not washed.
Is LeBron going to play 70
about
games
AD?
for you?
Is
AD is washed for sure.
Considering
who knows?
if he's healthy.
He played, 7 games
Yeah,
since they
he didn't play
traded
much.
him?
Totally healthy. If AD is healthy, you have a big man that plays both
We've
ways
said that for
offensively.
5 years with the Lakers.
more,
if he's
longer.
healthy.
Yeah,
I understand.
Never
but
healthy.
So, no, he's not. You're right. He's not. But if he is healthy, that team could absolutely, all things considered, all being healthy, that team could absolutely win a championship.
Berg, let me ask you something.
If the Lakers are healthy with LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves, they can win a championship.
We've already
too.
seen that.
Come on.
No, we didn't because he got hurt. Luka got hurt, and we didn't see what the Lakers could have done in the playoffs.
Fair.
They were 15-2 in March.
But Berg, I mean, you
saw
a
what
bunch
that
of
looked like.
old guys as a championship contender, really?
It's because
Against
those
San
guys,
Antonio,
those guys, I
OKC?
do. So yes, they are
And
younger,
Denver?
but also Steph can shoot you into any single game. You still have the star power of LeBron, and who is that showed you as long as he doesn't have to play full force all season long. But when it gets to the playoffs, he can carry teams. He can do things. He did it just for the Lakers here. And AD, now the one thing that team, that Warriors always miss is a true big man. So if healthy, I know that's a big giant if healthy, Anthony Davis on that team makes that team a contender. 100%.
Yeah, if healthy. Yeah, everything is if healthy.
Yes, big giant if. Of course it's if.
Hey, let me ask you this. You ready? LeBron, AD team up with Steph and Draymond on Steve Kerr's team in Golden State. And the Lakers don't get an A-list center, but they've got DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes, and you've got Luka and AR, and you bring back Rui hypothetically. Okay, fine.
Marcus Smart, you want everybody back.
Fine. You got that. You run back the Lakers minus LeBron. LeBron and AD go to Golden State. Who's better, Golden State or the Lakers?
Golden State.
Give me the Lakers.
Who do you think, Cappy?
Golden State is better with old man LeBron. with twilight of his career, Steph, and you've got Luka and AR in the primes of their career, and Golden State made up of 4 old guys is better?
Where's the defense on the Lakers?
Where's the defense on the Warriors?
They are going to shoot you. Also, they have Draymond, who is one of the best defenders out there. And also, AD is also one of the best defenders out there as well.
He's a cheat code, right?
Yeah, well, when he's healthy, of course.
He's a cheat code.
Yeah, no, honestly, the team itself, the Warriors would be better. If you put the entire team together, I totally believe that. You don't believe that? Lindsay, do you have my back here?
I think so. I think that it's not totally out of the question because sometimes, what is the word about like wisdom over youth or something like that? I don't know. I feel like these guys, all the old heads, they put their basketball IQs and minds together. If they can be healthy, they don't have to stay healthy all season because remember, they just got to get in. They can get in the tournament. I feel like they had a shot. I wouldn't put it out of the question.
Well, I'll just say this: just this is bad news for the Lakers in terms of DeAndre Ayton. unless Beto, right, Beto, unless they do what you say, because the news early this morning now is that DeAndre Ayton has opted into his $8.1 million deal.
That's not that bad.
No, the money's not bad because at $8.1 million, he actually outplayed his contract last year.
Yes, he did.
It's just, but if he were a $40 million player, he's horrendous. And that's what Austin Reeves is going to be dealing with. At $14 million, he's awesome. At $42 million, how good is Austin Reeves? If he ain't better than what he was at 14, he wasn't worth 3 times the pay.
Oh, my God. I don't know.
I don't either. At this point, I guess I don't
hope we hear
even
from Rich himself on his podcast soon.
And then, Lindsay, coming up, you said that there was talk of Bronny, though, because
Yes.
for all this talk about where LeBron might go and his desire for happiness, I thought Bronny was a big key to all of that happiness. We'll get to that. And Beto, I want to hear about your World Cup experience at Northgate, and I want to talk to you about what's going on in this World Cup because I am loving way more into the World Cup than I ever thought I would be. We'll get to it.
But first, Beto, tell us about Northgate and what you were doing this weekend with those watch parties.
I was actually texting somebody right now about the Mexico game tomorrow because Mexico's playing Ecuador and Mercado Gonzalez
I
in
have
Costa
Ecuador
Mesa.
in the pool in our pool for the World Cup with everybody. I've got Ecuador. Yeah, they're gonna get killed, but that's okay.
No, you never know. But that's why Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa is a perfect spot to watch every Mexico and USA match this World Cup season. Every single World Cup game is being shown out in the patio. And Mercado Gonzalez is not just a market, it's like a food court. Think about the quesadilla, boom. Churros, boom. Ceviche, boom. You want some drinks? And they have it. Asada tacos, they got it. Tortas aguadas, they got it. All you want is there for you. The pan dulce is there for you. The ice cream, the paletas, everything is there for you at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. So whether you're going for the El Tri, the red, white, and blue, or just love the beautiful game, go and check out Mercado Gonzalez where the culture, the food, and the soccer passion is all there for you. Catch every single Mexico and USA match live in Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better.
Thank you, Beto. And it's free agency week. As you know, we keep talking about it, and we're going to continue talking about it. But you're also going to hear DeAndre Hopkins talking about it. He's back with Lakers Talk Daily. Watch DeAndre break down all the Lakers signings live on YouTube at 11 a.m. Wednesday. Lakers Talk Daily, where the true ball knowers live. More ball knower talk? ? On the Sedano Kap Morning Show, back in 3 minutes on ESPN LA.
ESPN LA may sound one way on AM.
But you know where it sounds best?
You guessed it, crystal clear digital audio.
Crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA wherever you get your apps.
And you can always watch LA's mega sports station live or on demand on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles.
If you run a small business, you know that opportunities and emergencies don't wait. So don't let big banks hold your business hostage with weeks of endless red tape and paperwork. Turn to Cardiff. Cardiff is America's favorite small business lender with a 5-minute application that won't impact your personal credit. You get approved in minutes and funded the same day for up to $500,000. If you've been operating for at least a year with $20,000 a month in revenue, skip the bank delays. Go to Cardiff/ESPNLA right now to secure your funding. That's cardiff.co/ESPNLA.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours.
Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila. Crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado. Or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
DraftKings is live in all 50 states. That means us, California. Win or go home. That's it. That's the World Cup knockout round. And DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in California, so whether you're catching the early kickoff, before work, the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. And new DraftKings customers, sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms, dkng.co/predictions promo.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
.30 on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We got the Rolling Stones going here. Want to know why, Cappy?
Tell me why.
Because back in 1967, on this day, Keith Richards was sentenced to a year in jail on drug charges. But wait, that's not it. 4 years later, on this same day, in 1971, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards again sentenced on drug charges.
No way.
Wait.
They're consistent.
Yep.
Way. It's amazing that you're talking about the early 70s. And here we are, we're talking about 2026. These brothers are still out there doing their thing.
Still going.
And me and Berger
80-something
out
years
here
old.
talking about playing this song on a guitar here and how amazing it was. Yeah. Great song for guitar.
Stones. Like Spicoli said, go see Mick and the Stones.
Right.
Also
And
in
wing it on over to
2007
London and jam with the Stones. That's what he said.
2007, Apple released the first iPhone on the set.
Really?
Yep.
Hey, Kasim, you know who Mick Jagger is?
I mean, heard the name, yeah.
Just because the moves like Jagger? You don't,
yeah. I think that's probably where.
No, moves
Right.
like Jagger.
Yeah.
There's no
Right.
Mick Jagger.
Has nothing to do with Mick Jagger. Right. Right.
His, his parents are in their 40s.
Yeah, like late 40s.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, your parents are in your late 40s?
Yes. So he could be my kid.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I gave
Well,
birth to
working high
Kasim.
school, yeah.
Yeah, you could be my child if I gave birth in like high school, but
Yeah.
still.
So that's why if his parents didn't know, why would he know?
I don't know, but I'll tell you
It's
right now,
generational.
he could be my son, Kasim Kaplan. That's a good sounding name.
He could be your grandson, Cappy.
Yeah. Kasim Kap.
Yeah.
My man.
I could have sworn Khalil Green would have been your kid.
Oh, yeah. You like that guy,
Oh,
huh?
I love him.
Yeah.
Well-
Hey, Kasim, so you don't know who the Rolling Stones are, do you?
I know who the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I know.
No, you don't. You're just like,
no,
no.
Maybe I don't listen to him, but I know like the name of course.
But again, because
You know that
you're
they
probably not a
exist.
big music guy anyways, right?
I mean, not this type of music.
Yeah. Old people. The exciting whites.
Great.
You know, that reminds me.
This team is right now.
That's what the Lakers are right now, Berg. Is that what you're saying?
That is absolutely what they are right now.
That's who they are, huh?
They got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar right now.
Yeah,
you know?
he's going to be good in the G League.
That guy is not in very good shape.
No, he's a shape.
He's in shape.
Right.
You
Right.
said that
It's
picture.
like a pair.
I was just
Yeah.
like, that guy plays. Like, he's gonna
Robbie
play
can shoot, though. He's got a little mid-range game. He's all right. He was at Indiana State for a little bit. You know, he's a Mexican. We'll claim him. He's a
Okay.
7-footer. He'll be in Coachella Valley. He'll be out there.
He's a great passer, too.
Yes, he is.
Hey, you tell him.
See, he knows Robbie Avila.
Yeah.
St. Louis, yeah.
Hey, so, Kasim, though, which side are you on in that conversation about the Lakers
He's from
and the
Seattle.
Warriors?
He doesn't know basketball. They
No,
got
he's a
team up
ball
there.
knower. This dude's a ball knower.
I mean, honestly, Bergie was getting a lot of heat from that, but I don't think that's a ridiculous take at all. That Golden State could be not, I wouldn't say a championship contender, but I could see them in the second round, maybe
That's
in the
the
West.
difference right
if
there.
health plays a factor, if they're fully healthy, if Anthony Davis can stay on the court, then I don't see it as a crazy possibility.
I could see them 6, 7 seed or somewhere around
7.
there. Yeah, but not
7.
a contender. I think because
No.
nobody's a contender in the West.
Not much different than the Lakers in their scenario,
Yeah.
though, right? I mean, in fact, you could argue that if LeBron had to choose between the Lakers as currently kind of constructed and like the cap space, all that kind of stuff, all those challenges they have versus going to that version of Golden State, you could argue that that version of Golden State would have a better chance of getting further in the playoffs than the Lakers.
Well, he's going to go to Golden State because he's in charge again. It's all clutch.
I don't know if
No, that's the
it's
clutch
not his
reunion.
team, but it's not his
the
team. It's
clutch-
Steph's team.
It's Draymond, LeBron,
It's Draymond
AD.
and Steph's team.
No, it's Draymond, LeBron, AD. All the clutch guys are together. They have the control again, which they don't have with the Lakers. They don't have a
I don't
voice
think
in
he
El
cares about
Segundo.
that anymore.
No, that's Steph's team.
It's Steph's
That's
team.
Steph's
I think Steph is going to say, "Go ahead, guys, help me out."
Well, right. I would say Steph would do the exact same thing that a Dwayne Wade would do, which is, I want you to come join, and I understand who you are in this league. I also know who I am in this league. And by the way, I'm confident enough to say, hey, come on in here, and hey, LeBron, we're cool kind of following the lead, if you will. But it just goes back to that comment that Wendy made about LeBron's happiness. If LeBron is more about happiness, or let me rephrase that. If LeBron's happiness is paramount to his decision as to where he's going to play, I could see a world where LeBron says, I'd prefer to play for the Lakers. I'd prefer to stay in L.A. I want to be here with Bronny. My family's here. But in terms of basketball happiness, especially for what is likely going to be my last year or maybe two, I think I could be a lot happier playing with my friends in Golden State than playing with the guys who are my replacements in L.A. I could see that. Could you guys see that he could be happier playing with Steph Curry and playing with the Warriors than playing with Luka, who it's supposed to be Luka's team, and everything is on pause until LeBron is gone.
You know what Steph likes to do? He really likes to play golf.
You know,
he'd be
Reeves.
so much happier playing with
But-
Steph. Steph versus Austin Reeves. He wants to play with Steph.
Hear me out. I think that maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I would be a little bit hurt if he went to Golden State because the greatest NBA championship ring ever won in 2016 was against Golden State, and that was not, obviously that wasn't easy. That was a rivalry for a while. I feel like there's got to be, like, if he has any competitiveness left in him, I feel like that's something where he's got to think about that.
I think he's got a lot of competitive left in him, and I think that him going to a team inside the Western Conference where maybe he's got AD back and maybe AD can stay healthy, and if AD were healthy and you put him up against DeAndre Ayton, I think we're going to take AD 9 out of 10 nights. Okay, the one night that DeAndre Ayton decides he wants to play, maybe he has a good game. But if you take LeBron and you give him Anthony Davis, and now they're happy together again, and you put him together with some of his old school Olympic teammates, and they all get to play together and play free, and it's not like, hey, this was my team, but now it's Luka's team, but I'm still on the team, and they kind of need me to be the guy when he's not the guy. This makes me unhappy. I think he could go Golden State and be very happy.
Cappy, this is a weird one, and this is like first take. Hey, hot take right now. Him going to another team, does that do anything for his legacy?
I feel like that's kind of I just said to Berg during the break. I feel like he's
Adding
got to be
another one?
he's got to be hesitant to go to a fourth team,
Right?
unless he really, really doesn't care anymore.
Like, I mean, I really don't care. Like, Shaq went to how many teams? Half the league, right? After a while, he even played for the Celtics. But, like, adding another team, Does it really matter, Cappy, or is that like hot take debate, Stephen A. style?
I think that there's a part of us that doesn't like him team jumping.
Right.
But when you go from Cleveland to Miami in pursuit of a championship, and then you accomplish a lot there, and then you go home to Cleveland where you accomplish a championship there.
Perfectly fine. Going home, I give you a pass. No problem.
Everything's cool. And then even going to the Lakers. Hey, I set out to win a championship for my hometown team. I did it. And now I want to combine brands. I want to do a business deal. This isn't purely basketball. This is business. I'm going out to the Lakers.
And he won with the Lakers.
All of that has worked out fine. But going to a fourth team, yeah, I could see where people would be like, he's
would he care?
I don't think so.
I think he does a little bit. He
I
cares
don't
too
think-
much about what people think.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So what's the story, though? Lindsay, you mentioned that Wendy may have mentioned something related to Bronny.
Oh, yeah.
Because when we think about LeBron's happiness, and if that's what's most important to him, leaving the Lakers and leaving Bronny behind doesn't seem to work with the notion of happiness.
So this past season was Bronny's last year of his guaranteed rookie deal. So if they waive him, they owe him $1.3 million. But they need to decide by the end of the day today if they're going to give him a fully guaranteed contract for the next year, which he would get $2.5 million. So that's like, a little over like $1.5 million, whatever.
These are pennies.
To keep him, right. But then obviously they would be able to trade him wherever LeBron goes. I feel like Wendy did say that, keep an eye on that because, he fully expects them to guarantee him, the additional year. However, he said if they don't, they might give off some clues.
Man, let the boy ball. Let him just come out there and play.
He's like, come on, Dad, figure out what you're going to do. I need to know if I'm going to get paid or not.
Bronny made strides last year. Let him be his own person.
I think he earned it. Do you think he earned it?
It's his third year in the NBA. Let him be his own. I don't need my dad dragging me. Mind you, it's unprecedented. We've never seen this before. But as you would say, Cappy, he can play. He's gotten better. He made strides. He was playing in the playoffs last season. Like, let him. He's grown up before our eyes as a professional, right? He still should be a senior in college, an upcoming senior in college. So he went to the NBA. He and his dad made the history and all that other stuff. But the kid, I'm not the biggest Bronny fan, right? It's nepotism why he ended up on the Lakers. But he has made progression as an NBA player. Is he going to be a starter? No. But if your whole thing is, I can't leave Bronny behind, he's a grown man now. He's old enough to drink, right? He's in the NBA. He has a contract. He has his own age. He has his own thing. Let him be his own person. I hate this about it.
Well, here's the thing. Well, first of all, here's what the Lakers should do.
Yeah, I didn't expect Bronny to talk on a Monday.
They should absolutely give him that guaranteed deal, the Lakers.
Do you think they should, Beto?
No.
Really? You don't think he earned it?
You can find somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Like Jordan Goodwin, who could have been on the team. Like you have options right now because the way that the Lakers and Rob Pelinka have messed up the free agency and the guys that they signed in two-way deals, right? You see DFS could have been with the Lakers. Jordan Goodwin could have been with the Lakers. Right now, the big thing the Lakers need to worry about is Marcus Smart going to go to the Houston Rockets? Because there's talk that he's going to leave because of culture-wise, right? What are you going to do with Rui Hachimura? Those are the guys that you need to shore up your roster. Those are the guys that you need right now. And Bronny is a spot that is being taken up that he's not contributing. He has made progression. I know I'm sounding like I'm contradicting myself, but he's made progression as an NBA player, but he doesn't help this Laker team.
Right, but if the Lakers really do want LeBron back, and as of today, I'm going to question that. Like, is it 100% done?
At the right price, they will.
But if they want LeBron back and they were to release Bronny or not guarantee him his money, that could impact LeBron's decision. Whereas if you give Bronny the money and the guarantee, well, now LeBron knows, well, my son's paid and he's going to be there. So that might...
It's only $1.5 million. It's not like we're talking about a lot of money here.
No. But it's a respect thing again.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, they treated my son well. They gave him this money. They gave him this guaranteed deal. And if LeBron decides to go to Golden State or go to Cleveland and Bronny's under this contract, that's no big deal. That's pennies in the NBA, number one. And number two, he's a tradable piece.
All right, is his name Dalton Connect? You get rid of him?
I would.
Right.
Okay. I think that Bronny has more upside than Dalton Connect, no?
On jersey sales.
Really? You really don't think that like he has more upside as a player?
He cannot dribble. They guard him and they go right at him. They blitz him. He's deer in headlights. He's a guy that should be working and playing in the G League where he's done well in the G League. He's still a project. You're going to have him play minutes over Adu Thero, who's going to be healthy next year? No. You're going to have him over Carr, your rookie, who is fantastic athletic ability? No. So what are we doing? You got to stop playing and, hey, whatever you want, LeBron here. Pelinka, look, Walter and the Guggenheim Group is in the building. Stop playing, oh, are we appeasing you? No, it's business now.
Yeah, well, the appeasing part of it all is now they're in the business of appeasing Luka, not really in the business of appeasing LeBron anymore.
Correct.
So all these reports about what's going to happen and when is LeBron going to give them the opportunity to actually speak to him, now the reports are coming out as we're speaking, literally as we're speaking. Bergie, you got this report from Chris Haynes now.
Oh, we got
and so what is he saying? Because it's all happening. All the NBA insiders are now trying to beat the other one with information.
It's because all the agents are talking. That's why.
He's just
Talk to us, Berg.
regurgitating Shams' report.
Here comes Lindsay with the Chris Haynes. Not a big fan. LeBron James and Los Angeles Lakers still have yet to have a conversation regarding his future. So LeBron and the Lakers have not spoken in quite some time, but that is expected to change in light of Golden State Warriors' strategic maneuvering to position themselves as a landing spot. So now this is when it all is going to happen. I'm surprised that it took this long. The whole idea, Cappy, was that when they were going through a lot of things, they were saying that we go to LeBron. Here is our plan. If they haven't spoken, how could they give him a plan?
But has he spoken to Golden State?
No, that's what Wendy said. We played this out, and he said, yeah, the Lakers came to him and said, hey, we want you back. And he said, they just said, okay, and that's where they left it. That's where things were left.
Yeah, that to me tells me I don't want you back.
It sounds like LeBron hasn't talked to anybody.
Right.
No,
Rich Paul.
Wendy actually said, he says that the Lakers told him as soon as the finals ended, hey, we want you back, and LeBron has yet to give them the opportunity to meet to discuss it.
That's like
As he's been enjoying his offseason.
It's going to be another month of this, huh?
Remember when he said a couple months, like a month ago?
It can't be another month, though.
He said when they asked him about his future, and he goes, well, let's get to July, maybe August,
Yeah,
we'll roll around.
the Lakers can't do that. The Lakers can't do that.
No, for LeBron.
No, LeBron has a $60 million cap hold. They can't do anything with that $60 million if LeBron is still on the cap hold.
Well,
so it needs to be done immediately.
Like within the next 24 plus hours.
Right.
Before free agency kicks off. And it just sort of sounds to me like
Kathy,
if you go back. Yeah.
Get ready. 4th of July special.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
News.
Saturday.
You guys are going to have that text message. All right, who can fill in right now? We need an emergency show. Kasim, let's go. You and Cap.
Yeah. Me and Kasim. Kasim, I like the idea, man. Old guy, young guy.
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay, you seem like you're down.
He's not strong enough to carry you like that.
Yeah, I need him to jump right on his back.
Speaking of strong, Cappy, why don't you tell us about the wellness company?
I would absolutely love to. Listen, 4th of July is this weekend. I mean, can you believe it, right? I thought when June 1st hit, I was like, how did it get to June 1st? It's going to be 4th of July this weekend. You and your family, you guys are going on vacations. You guys are packing up the car. You've refinanced your house so you can put gas in your car. You guys are going out on vacation. And the one thing you don't want is for anybody in your family to get sick while you're in another part of the country. You don't have a doctor there. You don't want to have to go to urgent care. You don't want to deal with the pharmacy, co-pays, everything else. This is why you carry with you the medical emergency kit. Inside the medical emergency kit are all these different medications. It could be that you have an ear infection. It could be that you have a UTI. Could be that you need amoxicillin or a generic Z-Pack. And it's all right here. And then you say to yourself, well, how would I know what medications to take? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist. You go into the guidebook. In the guidebook, it'll tell you based on these symptoms, this is what you should be taking. And the whole key to it all is that when you take your medication, when you've been prescribed a certain medication, the faster you take it, the faster you and your family are on the road to recovery. So every family should have a medical emergency kit. Every kid going off to college should have a medical emergency kit. If your kids go to camp, they should have one. And if you guys are going on vacation, you should absolutely travel with a medical emergency kit. How do you get it? You go to urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710. Use our promo code 710. You're saving $45. Everybody should have one. Do it today. urgentcarekit.com/710, promo code 710. You're saving $45.
Thank you, Cappy. And you know what you want to do? You also want to help people affected by the Venezuela earthquakes. Your donation through redcross.org/ESPN enables the Red Cross to prepare for, respond to, and help people recover from this disaster. More of the Sedano Kap Morning Show back in 3 minutes on ESPN LA.
NBA free agency frenzy is this week, but Lakers center DeAndre Ayton ain't leaving the purple and gold. Ayton is opting into an $8.1 million player option for the 2026-27 season. What does it mean for the next move for the Lakers this offseason? We're talking about it all day on your home of Lakers basketball.
Breaking news on 710 ESPN is powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for coupons and locations.
America's turning 250 years old, so we're celebrating 2 weekends at Morongo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Dive-in movie night at Oasis Pool. Movies, popcorn, and a lazy river.
Number 2.
Stop by for a free commemorative Independence Day cap. Pick it up at Morongo Rewards, the 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
$250,000 cash giveaway. Earn entries playing your favorite games now. Be here July 3rd to win.
Morongo, good times.
Red Card penalty. Score big flavor with Waba Grill's new Red Card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, chili crisp dumplings, and a refreshing penalty punch for a beverage with mango popping boba. An all-star lineup for just $9.99 only at Waba Grill.
You know, in sports, you got to have the right team in your corner. Same goes for after an accident. That's why when people ask me who to call, I say it's easy. I tell them to call my guy. I got a guy. Attorney Big Al. Big Al's been helping accident victims across California for more than 15 years. He's an LA native, a huge sports fan. Wait till you hear him go. And he knows that after a crash, things get overwhelming fast. Between dealing with insurance companies trying to rip you off, trying to get your car fixed, trying to find the right doctors if you're hurt. It can be a lot. It can turn your whole world upside down. That's where Big Al and his team will step in for you. So lock this number in your phone. 1-800-HURT-123. 1-800-HURT-123. They'll help guide you through the process, protect your rights, and help you understand what you may be entitled to. And here's the biggest thing. Don't let the insurance company call the plays. Call 1-800-HURT-123 or visit attorneybigalca.com.
Attorney Big Al's attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, producer D, DeAndre Hawkins, and the NBA free agency begins on Tuesday. This is the biggest offseason for the Los Angeles Lakers, so how can they build the right team around Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves? Will LeBron James stay in a Lakers uniform? We're talking about it, and we're reacting together on your home of Lakers basketball, ESPN LA. And don't miss special editions of Lakers Talk daily at 11 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. I'll see you on the YouTube channel talking Lakers basketball.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka, vodka with standards.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You push yourself in everything you do, scanning headlines for insights, keeping an eye on the market. Robinhood puts you in control of your money, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
The balance of how you drive me crazy and also make me laugh hilariously is like the perfect balance.
See that? Perfect balance. Yeah, perfect balance. Yeah.
Back to Sedano and Kap.
8:51 on the Sedano Kap Morning Show. And this hour of the Sedano Kap Morning Show is sponsored by Fix My DUI. Life can change in a moment. Even good people make mistakes. Did you know that what you do in the first 10 days after DUI can impact your driving privileges? That's why it's important to act now. Angelica and the team at Fix My DUI are here to answer any questions about your DUI, DMV hearing, driver's license, or SR22 insurance requirements. Call today for a free consultation at 888-607-7077 or visit fixmydui.org.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Hey, Beto's in for Sedano. And we're in a very stress-free part of the week so far. Morales will be back tomorrow. Sedano is back, I think, on Wednesday. And we got me and Beto here today. Tomorrow, Beto's in again for Sedano. And I think everybody's in on trying to figure out what's going to happen here with with the Lakers, free agency tomorrow evening. DeAndre Ayton already opting into the Lakers. We're going to get back to the Lakers and LeBron and what's going to happen here in a minute when we get to the YouTube hour. But, Beto, I got to ask you,
why'd you say stress-free, man?
Well, because there's not Morales here kind of beating up on everybody. You know what I mean? Not Sedano yelling at us all. We don't know what we're talking about. None of our opinions have any validity.
Can I talk? It's my show.
Yes, all of those kinds of things.
He would hate this whole conversation, right?
Oh, Sedano would be losing his mind over this conversation about the possibility of LeBron going to Golden State. That's one part of it. About DeAndre Ayton opting in. He'd be like, I told you this is bad news. You don't want this guy. I told you that a year ago.
Cappy.
You were right.
Oh, I thought that was actually him that just
Yeah.
popped
He just
on.
showed up.
It was popping in.
You're right, Cappy.
I should play You're Right, Cappy, as often as I can when Sedano's not here. You know?
You're right, Cappy.
Which side would he be on? Would he be on my side with the Golden State stuff or your side?
I don't think he would look at Golden State with LeBron and AD and Steph and Draymond and think that they're a championship contender. I don't think that he would look at anybody who doesn't have – he thinks Wemby is the next coming, and understandably so. I think we all do. He is,
Well,
right,
yeah,
because
he
he is. Right, and I just don't think Anthony Davis at this stage of his career and with his injury history can be counted on to compete head-to-head with Wemby. So I kind of think Sedano might be on our side on this one, Berg.
Yeah, he might be. I mean, but it's, when you're talking about the two teams next to each other, though, you think that DeAndre Ayton versus Anthony Davis, you think Austin Reeves versus Steph Curry, like Luka's going to do his thing versus LeBron, like that. This is not a championship winning team what we have right now in Los Angeles.
No, and I don't necessarily.
And DA, not AD, a DA is not a list center.
No, he is not. But I don't think that the Warriors would be a championship contender either. I think the Warriors would be a traveling show. The Warriors would be everybody. Right, yeah. Everybody would want to see the Warriors because the Warriors are entertainment. What happens when you put Steph Curry, the greatest shooter in the history of the game, together with LeBron James, arguably the greatest individual player in the history of the game, put him together with Anthony Davis, who at one time was considered a great player but can't stay healthy, and put them together with Draymond, who's known as the dirtiest player of them all. So wouldn't that be fun to watch? Yeah, it would be. Does it really have championship contender written all over it? I don't think so.
I mean, a contender, like, I guess it depends on what you consider a contender. Do they think they can win? They can get past Oklahoma City. They can get past San Antonio. It's going to be tough for anybody to get past those two teams.
Which is why Wendy said to us from the beginning, he said the best thing that the Lakers could do is sign LeBron, make him happy, whatever dollar figure it is that doesn't insult him, but he understands that they can't afford to pay him all the money that he's made in the past. Find a number that makes LeBron happy so that you keep his production around because, according to Wendy, you're still not going to win. So whether you have LeBron on this team or you don't have LeBron on this team, the likelihood of you getting past San Antonio is probably not very high at this stage, unless they find an A-list center. And I'm sitting here on the edge of my seat like everybody else is. Who's the A-list center, and can you actually get him?
Well, everybody wants an A-list center.
So much for the summer of 2026 for Luka.
Let's see. Hey, the summer of 2026 for Luka could be, hey, it's your team. We got rid of LeBron.
Go get Joker. Why not?
Do it.
Right now.
It can happen.
It
can happen.
That for sure
that
can happen.
All right, coming up.
That changed everything.
Hey, the digital hour. We're all going to YouTube. Make sure if you're on our mobile app, you switch over on the tile. We're going over to YouTube.
Stress-free.
I want to talk some World Cup. Let's talk some World Cup all up in it.
Yes, Cappy, we're going to talk some World Cup, and also, don't forget, thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring for the morning wood. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-6224 or go to hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
The next great story in Los Angeles is happening in Glendale. Hyundai of Glendale is now open. Lease a new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SC for just $299 a month. Plus, enjoy owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or visit HyundaiofGlendale.net. $299 per month plus tax. Closed in lease for 24 months. $39.99 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. On approved above average credit through HMF. Zero security deposit. 75 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 6/30/26.
If Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend, it would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
First of all, welcome aboard to the two of you.
The two of us, Bergie. Bergie, you hear that? Lindsay and Sedano are welcoming us. They're welcoming us. It's nice.
It's okay. It's with open arms, right? Is it open arms? Nice. Or are you still kind of crossed arms?
With arms wide open. Yeah. I mean, Lindsay may be arms wide open. I'll be crossed armed, but you guys are welcome aboard anyway. I'm like, hey, we got these two guys. We found them at sea. Like, should we let them on? We don't have a lot of room, but do you think we should let them on?
Hey, I bought his beats, his golf beats, so that got me in.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Will you ever do it, Wendy? Will you ever do the Love Boat?
No, why would I ever want to get... I just want to enjoy that.
Don't you think you want to take a shot, though, at it?
No. Really? Sometimes you just want to enjoy what you don't... You don't want to push it. Don't push it.
Yeah, I'm a push-it guy.
He is a push-it guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah.
If anybody's a push-it guy,
I mean,
it's
listen,
that guy right there.
I like to push it, you know? Sometimes I'll pull it. I will.
I know.
Because I'm a push and pull kind of guy.
I get it.
Right,
Listen, we don't do those kind of jokes with Wendy.
Situations call for different actions.
We don't do those bits with Wendy.
We don't?
No. Those bits are with miscreants, not Windy.
Oh, so just you and me.
Yes.
Okay, we're the miscreants.
Wacky forced radio stunt of the year. Ha-ha!
Hey, that's better. Thank you.
God, you're such a sourpuss. I swear to God, you can't take any feedback. A little sabor?
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo? Bit boy.
Right now.
Monstrous.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we work.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
Esquivoso.
Bing, da, bum.
Go, Captain.
Bing, bum. Yeah.
Yeah.
9:02. Sedano Kap Morning Show. Beto is in for Sedano. Happy's fresh off a trip to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And we're talking some ball knowers.
Yeah, that was a good 2 hours. That was
That was good.
That was hardcore basketball.
That was good.
Ball knowers. For all the people that complain, you guys doing tech sports. What you get there, sucker?
Yeah.
2 hours straight.
We were all sports.
All sports.
You got a lot of Dodgers, Padres. You got a lot of LeBron. You got a lot of DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Whole show integrity.
There was no messing around there at all.
I like that whole show
Whole
integrity.
show
not just
integrity.
top of the hour. You know?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Top of the hour integrity?
Top of the hour integrity is a phrase that me and Sedano came up with to tell Morales that at the top of the hour we actually need to talk sports, not nonsense. And then once we talk some sports, then it's no longer the top of the hour. Then we infuse the nonsense.
And there was no nonsense today. We just got straight to the point, Cappy.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, that was hardcore, man. Hot take stuff.
Big time.
The fax machine was on fire.
Oh, you know it. High-speed sports wire was rolling.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
All right, now we can mess around?
Okay, yeah, now.
All right.
Do whatever you want, you know?
Yeah, now, right. It doesn't matter. You do whatever the hell you want. Hey, Beto, take me back to last week. It was Thursday night. You guys were at Northgate, as I recall.
Yep.
And USA. You know, I was so excited about the way the U.S. team had won their first two games in the World Cup. And I know that on Thursday night, I'm backing up here for a second because I want to talk a bunch of World Cup. They won't play again until Wednesday. Yeah. And now it's knockout round time. And we saw yesterday Canada beat South Africa at SoFi Stadium, which I actually thought, I don't know about the rest of you guys, like I thought it was fascinating that Canada was forced, if you will, because of their results, to leave Vancouver,
correct,
where they would be playing in front of their home country, in front of their home crowd, and have to leave and go to SoFi and Canada take on South Africa yesterday. And by the way, the crowd was obviously, as you might imagine, very pro-Canada. But it took until probably, the 94th, 95th-ish minute?
Yeah, extra time.
Right. When they got to the injury or the stoppage time, it was a grand total of 5 minutes. So maybe it was in like the 92nd minute of the match where one of the LAFC stars just picks one out and just bombs one right past the goalkeeper. And it was a beautiful goal. And Canada winds up advancing. So Canada is on from the round of 32 into the round of 16. And I don't know about you, Beto, but I was watching this game yesterday. I wasn't actually all that impressed with Canada's
It was kind of a boring
movement.
game. Kind of a boring game. That was Stefan Eustáquio.
Yeah, I didn't know how to pronounce his name.
He's a Portuguese descent, but from Canada. Google him, Cappy, and you're going to see heart and soul. The last couple of years, lost his parents. A lot of heartbreak with him. But that game, Canada was playing at SoFi, and people were like, well, why can't they stay in Canada? Because they lost to Switzerland. If they had won their last game or even tied their last game, they would have had a home game in Vancouver. And this game was also supposed to be South Korea. So South Korea lost, and that's how South Africa got into that. And then there were people saying, why are there so many Mexican fans at this game, the Mexican jerseys? Because if Mexico had finished second in their pool, they would have been playing at SoFi yesterday. So a lot of Mexico fans said, you know what? Having watched the three over the years, they're probably going to do something to mess it up. There's a chance that they might play in LA the knockout round. So let me buy tickets for that game. So there's a lot of maneuvering of where people are buying tickets, trying to see what's going on. And yesterday they messed up though, because it was only one game. I was watching it at noon. Like I was under the weather this weekend, so I didn't leave the house Saturday and Sunday. I just stayed home. And I was like, okay, there's got to be another one. Nothing. I ended up watching the Yankees-Red Sox game on Peacock. But anyways, today there's more games. It's the knockout round. Brazil, Japan is about to kick off at 10. Then Germany, Paraguay, Netherlands, and Morocco tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, I go back, though, to last Thursday, and when the USA lost to Turkey, boo, I was
Hey. Turkey, yay. Turkey, yay.
No, I can't say turkey, yay.
No, not yay. Turkey, yay.
Yeah, turkey, yay.
No, not a, yay.
Yeah, yay. That's what I'm saying.
No, yay.
Yeah, yay.
A.
Hey.
Hey. Too easy.
I mean,
easy.
I liked saying turkey yay because I found this interesting that there was this new pronunciation of the country Turkey that I had no idea about. Like nobody sent me the memo. But after they
sent
beat
it to the United Nations in 2022, but minor details.
But after they beat the U.S. on Thursday night, I decided to call them Turkey Boo. I'm not going to call them Turkey Yay. I'm going to call them Turkey Boo.
Oh my gosh, that is such a dad joke.
That is a dad joke, Linz. Come on, Linz. Turkey Boo. I like that. I've been waiting all day to use Turkey Boo.
I thought when you wrote it on the rundown, it was like Turkey, like, oh, USA lost to Turkey Boo. Like I didn't know that you were calling them Turkey Boo.
Yeah, I'm not going to call them Turkey Yay.
Okay.
Because they beat the U.S., so now I call them Turkey Boo.
All right.
Like, I'm usually with you, Cap. Me and you right here. But this one, I can't. I can't do it.
This comes from the dad joke playbook.
Yeah,
I don't know about
that. A little rough.
To his credit, though, he had 2 hours of real sports talk.
Yeah.
So he's got to get it out of the system.
Now he's letting loose.
Right. I wanted to say Turkey Boo when we first got on the air this morning.
Hey, Boo.
I've been this whole weekend. I've been telling people I call them Turkey Boo, and it seemed like everywhere I went, people thought, well, that's pretty creative. Why'd you call them Turkey Boo? Well, because their name is Turkey Yay, but I can't say Yay for Turkey when they just beat the U.S. So Boo, Turkey Boo.
People actually laughed.
Yeah, they liked it.
In his neighborhood,
They
because
liked
he paid
it.
up the tab.
Right. I told other dads my dad joke.
Here's another drink.
Yeah. You got the wristband. You got the wristband. Let's go.
Yeah. But can I just say, like, to me, I would have walked out of that game against Turkey with a tie and been like, you know what? I can live with that tie. The U.S. didn't play most of their starter frontline guys.
The game meant nothing.
Right. Their game, they're letting other guys get their first kind of World Cup experience or getting guys other run.
Yes.
Pulisic, they didn't want to start because, they weren't positive about his injury, so there were question marks about that. So I liked the strategy, and it was a meaningless game, but I just wanted to keep the momentum and keep the energy rolling. And the way that the U.S. lost that game on Thursday to lose that late in the match, that's kind of what had me bothered,
That's like the end of the season game where you're sitting the starters, Cap, and you're bothered.
Yeah, I wanted to keep the momentum going.
I get it. You're a heart and soul guy.
Yeah,
you want everybody rolled. Yeah. Also, you're worried about Bosnia Herzegovina tomorrow or Wednesday.
And yes, I'm worried about them because now we're into this knockout round here, and you lose, you're going home. And
wait, what happens?
You're done. You're toast.
You're knocked out.
Yeah.
Really, Cappy? So is it win or what?
It's win or go home.
Oh.
Or in this case, win and stay home.
Oh, there you go. U.S. has a lot of advantages, Cappy. They have not left the West Coast, right?
Okay.
So they purposely figured this out. FIFA did this back when they announced that the North America World Cup was going to happen, that a lot of the teams were going to keep them in the same time zones to try to keep that. That's why some people are like, well, how come USA is not playing on the East Coast? Because their base is in Irvine and at Great Park, and they've played on the West Coast. They played at SoFi. They played in Seattle, so they haven't had the wear and tear of their bodies. So a lot of Argentina was playing in the Midwest and then in Dallas and stuff like that. So they've done a good job of keeping the teams time zones friendly. To make sure that there's less wear and tear. So everything is lining up for USA right now, Cappy.
Yeah, and look, again, they won their first 2 matches. They lost in the third to a team that was hungry, that even if they weren't going to advance Turkey, they wanted to at least leave the World Cup with a little bit of pride because they were a big disappointment. I'm not I didn't handicap the World Cup and know anything about Turkey's team. but according to all of the people who did, they were considered a team that could advance.
Yep.
And the fact that they weren't going to advance, if you can beat the host country on your way home, that at least makes you feel kind of good about things, because it could have been a lot worse for Turkey. Did you read about what happened with the team from Uruguay?
Uruguay? Oh, well, that's just as they say in Spanish, un desmadre. That is just a mess. That is bad, because the coach is bad. Tell him, Cappy.
Well, I guess the story goes that they were so unhappy. The Uruguay Federation of Soccer was so upset with their terrible performance in the World Cup and their elimination that rather than having a charter flight that takes all the players home, the Federation pretty much said to all the players, "You're on your own. Do your own thing.
They were
travel commercially." And buy plane tickets for your families. And whether you're coming home to Uruguay or you're going somewhere else on vacation, do it all on your own dime, because we're not flying you home.
Yeah, so the coach was fired. The best is that coach is old school Argentina guy. He's a jerk. He and the star player did not get along. And that coach, after the game, they do that mix zone where they put up the backdrop on the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the pool reporter is ready to ask him a question, but the cameraman wasn't ready. And you hear him yell in Spanish, like typical, like, I'm scared of my dad. He's like, "Apúrate pues!" Like, hurry up, get it on with it. Like, just going. And the reporter, like, okay, well, the camera's not rolling. And he's like, just barking, right? Because he knew he was about to get fired. That stuff. Did you see what happened with South Korea?
Oh,
no,
that's
tell me.
crazy.
Tell me about that one.
That's
the
wild.
press conference.
Yeah.
All right, tell it, Berg.
Yeah, so the president, I believe it's the president or whatever they're called in South Korea, they are so upset that they're putting investigations into all of it, and saying that there's, like, by hiring the coach that they did, he was just so incompetent that they think that there's some kind of conspiracy around why they hired this man. He was the former goalkeeper.
Yeah, Cappy. So he benched Sonny, your boy, right, from the LAFC.
Okay. Which, by the way, he did that in their first match, and he pulled him out in the first half, and everybody's like, why would they have pulled him off the field? Like, all the announcers during that game broadcast are like, why would they take him off the field?
And how about this one, though? So they showed a replay of the press conference, and in South Korea, they blurred out the coach's face.
Why would they do that?
Because they didn't want to show his face to the country.
Right.
He brought shame to the country, because South Korea, imagine, Cappy, you saw the party in K-Town when South Korea was playing. So imagine you would have had South Korea playing at SoFi. Mean Gene would have been going crazy.
She would have lost her mind.
Yeah, Bergie would have been there. It would have been out of control. So now you have a chance to play in L.A. in the knockout round, which you probably would have advanced because you probably would have beat Canada, who had won for the first time in the knockout round, and all of a sudden, shame to the country. So they're blurring the coach's face.
Oh, my God.
Everything's a mess.
In the meantime, with Canada winning yesterday and with the U.S. playing on Wednesday, the U.S. better advance. You do not want to have Canada go further in the World Cup than the United States, when the United States just stole Canada's heart in the Olympics in hockey, with the U.S. winning the gold medal. Come on, we can't let Canada get past us in soccer.
And then if USA wins on July 1st, their next match will be the winner of Belgium and Senegal. And you know why?
Senegal has been pretty good.
We're rooting for Senegal around here, Cappy. You know that.
I'm rooting for Belgium because that's my team in the pool.
You're a hater, but I'm rooting for Bosnia too because that's my team in the pool. But but Senegal is our team of destiny, Cappy.
Tell me more.
Right here.
You got to tell him, Kasim. You have to.
I thought he would just get the memo, but my parents are Senegalese. We got to go for them, Cappy.
Oh, Senegalese.
Yeah.
Where you been, Cap?
No, I do remember this, but I didn't remember.
Play the anthem.
I mean, I don't have it on the
what, the Russian anthem?
No. The Senegal
you got to set him up first. If you're going to do that, you got to let him know. Hey.
He's been around Morales. He's got to be ready. I got the Mexican stuff ready to go.
So, Kasim, your parents are from Senegal.
Yeah. That's why he doesn't know Lenny Kravitz, man.
Really? That's why Lenny Kravitz doesn't have a big following in Senegal?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, we dropped our first game to France. We lost to Norway, and then at that point, we thought, like, all hope was lost. We had our third game against Iraq, scored 5 goals in that game, and that somehow got us into the round of 32. So we'll see what we can do in the knockout round. So.
All right.
Cappy, tomorrow, what are you doing for Mexico?
Tell me the time.
Oh, come on now. You know we're the VIP game.
Tell me.
Yeah, las 5.
Oh, really?
5.
Think it was 5, Cappy.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Okay, 5. Yes, 5. Right.
Tomorrow, Cappy.
Yeah.
Mexico, Ecuador. Actually, it's at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry. Let me get it right. Let's say, even better.
That's seis.
A las
Seis.
6.
Right,
En
right.
Azteca, which is in Mexico City. Come on,
Right.
Cappy.
Yeah. Against Ecuador.
Yes. What are we
Yeah.
doing, Cappy?
Come on. What? Hey, Berg. Tomorrow night, should we go out and watch the game?
Yeah, absolutely we should.
Are you going to be here, Cappy?
Yeah. Yes, I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, you know
you
what?
want to go?
I am now because
Where
Union
should we go?
Station has been having these parties down there. So Union Station been having a party, but there's all kinds of parties going on, Cappy. Let me look
I'll
at my
go.
schedule. Oh, tomorrow night?
Yeah.
I'm available, Cappy.
Let's go.
We can.
Berg, you in?
Cappy.
Totally in.
Cappy, we might be able to go back to our bar. CDMX, the one I took you to.
Yes,
in
I
downtown.
do. I know. That's where we had Siete Linguas.
Yeah, the one right next to 7th and Grand. We might have to make a Cappy Bergman watch party tomorrow.
You know what? I might be willing to do it. In fact, I might even be willing to break my rule of no drinking during the week.
I haven't drank this month, so let's go.
Cervezas and tequila tomorrow night.
No, only tequila. Only tequila.
Only tequila. No
Yeah, it
cervezas.
has to be tequila.
No, sir. I gave up beer, so no
You
more.
did?
Oh,
For what? For Lent?
No, the summer shred. I got a little too heavy after Lakers season. Late night in and out and the beer and dealing with like Neil and all the people in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
So I weighed myself June 1st. I was like, it was nasty. And,
Really?
And I don't want to buy new suits. So one of my custom shirts that's made for me the neck didn't close. I'm like, I got to clean it up, bro.
Okay.
So I gave up beer and I gave up sugar and soda. I haven't had any this month. So new year, new me.
Okay. New
fiscal,
summer.
New fiscal year.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, Cappy, Mexico can win, man.
We're almost in July, but
Like I know what a fiscal year. Or as I had an old boss say, well, the physical year coming up. Like,
Hey, how about my boys at Congo, huh?
Let's go.
I took Congo in our pool.
Yeah.
Get me a win, get into the round of 32.
But they're playing
maybe upset England. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
But if they do that, looking pretty good. Congo.
Cappy, come on, man. Tomorrow night, party with El Cap. Eastside Cap?
Eastside Cap. Let's go. Let's do it tomorrow night.
Maybe I'll take it Eastside Love.
That would be
Boyle
great.
Heights. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, let me ask you guys this
Chrissy,
question.
Can you drive us tomorrow?
Hey, by the way, speaking of
I'll
Boyle
give you
Heights,
guys a
what's the air quality like in Boyle Heights? Are we good?
Don't get into that. Man.
Okay, let's not go there.
Man, that's a political thing that should be. Anyways.
Let me ask you guys this question since we're on the World Cup, and I'm glad we're having this conversation. What did you guys think of Messi's goal on Saturday against Jordan? Did you happen to see Messi's goal?
Michael Jordan?
Not Michael Jordan. No, Lindsay. This is actually the nation of Jordan. That's right.
They said they were Jordan first.
Jordan
There was
boo.
signs.
Jordan, yay. What did you think of Messi's goal? Did you guys happen to see this goal, the third goal of the match? To me, I'm going to give an initial opinion. Remember when Michael Strahan sacked Brett Favre and became
don't
the
do that. Don't do that.
You know where
Don't do
Favre
that.
just laid down and
Don't
gave
do
it to
that.
him? Listen, I love Messi. I'm a huge Messi
Don't do
fan.
that.
Okay? But come on, Beto. You're looking at the wall that they've built in front of the goalkeeper. Okay? There's an obvious space in between like the last defender and the Argentinian player. There's an obvious opening.
Yeah.
So Messi is going to go for the opening. That part of it I can go for. But when the ball is like 2 or 3 feet in front of the goalkeeper, he decides to stand there and watch it with zero effort whatsoever to try and kick it, to try and try and go down with his hands. Yeah.
You're doing this. Okay, in the
Come
NFL, Week 16, one thing. It's the World Cup. It's the country of Jordan. You think if that dude takes a dive, they're going to allow him back to the country?
You're asking me if I think he intentionally did not try?
Yeah.
I'm saying it just looked weird to me that there's this opening, there's this empty space between the wall and the defenders.
They messed up. They messed up, and the goalie got tricked, and his reaction was terrible.
He had no reaction. He just
Zero.
just stood there.
He was frozen.
But he did that earlier in the game too. They had another one where they had a set piece also where he was supposed to be on the left side, but he was on the right side, and he just stood there. It was terrible.
I like conspiracy, Kobe. I like this, Cap. I like this.
All I'm saying is that
I like
Messi,
you going conspiracy in the World Cup.
Messi, the way he can bend the ball, I'll give him all the credit in the world. It's spectacular.
All these dudes can, man.
The way he can shoot the ball from so far out and still find a way to put the ball in the net, I give him all the credit in the world. All I'm saying is that on that particular goal, there was an opening. Listen, who's in the back? Is Tim in the back? Because Tim usually finds this stuff pretty quickly. You see there's a space between the defender and the wall, and
I assume, the Argentinian offensive player, and there is this empty space.
Yeah, it fell apart.
And Messi's going to put the ball there, but the goalkeeper never even makes a move to try and stop it. All I'm saying.
Everybody on Jordan that was playing defense said, you know what?
Let's all move over and keep
Messi,
space.
El Dios, the God. Let's all for whatever he wants, right? They all got together and did that.
I do acknowledge that. Let it go.
Bent it around the player. Oh, good shot from Messi.
It was a brilliant shot by Messi.
He was he was anticipating it going somewhere else.
But I mean, from the back when he's behind the goalkeeper, and he starts to lean a little bit to the right to stop the ball, and he just stops.
Yeah, it's like a penalty kick. He thought he was going one way, he went the other.
The more I see it from that back angle, I'm with Cappy a little bit more. You got me a little bit here, Cappy. That back angle. That back angle.
Here we go.
Run it back.
He starts to lean. He starts to.
He can bend it any way he wants.
He can, but there was an obvious opening between the defense, between the wall and the other players. The guys in blue are trying to block the ball. The guys in white are waiting for a rebound. There's an empty space between the defenders and the offensive players. Yes, that's where Messi's going to try and put it. If you're the goalkeeper, where'd you think he was going?
You got to guess where you're going, Cappy. I love that Cappy's breaking down goalie talk.
Oh, dude.
Let's go.
Just watch it one more time. All right, everybody watch it from behind. This is the goalkeeper's, this is what he's seeing.
Yeah,
go ahead and play me that you gave an effort.
All right, forget it.
Dive.
All right, so my brother, Cap is right. Leave him alone. The goalie didn't try. All right, the principal has spoken. I guess I got to listen. He's old. So
He's like, I'm not going to go.
Yeah, I
for
can't
it.
argue with the brother. All right.
He jumped to the left a tiny little bit, and he's like, after that point, he's like, I'm not going anywhere. He just gave up.
He
did.
Yeah. So now he's going to go back with shame. For shame.
They should not let him back on the team playing.
Cappy, what about Iran getting knocked out last week? Remember?
Okay.
Austria and Algeria.
Mm-hmm.
If one of those teams wins, Iran is in. And what happened? Austria and Algeria tied.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so it was a late goal that Algeria had it. Algeria scored in stoppage time to take a 3-2 lead, and Austria squeezed in the final kick of the match. Draw. Iran was knocked out right there. That gentleman agreement. I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, no. So Iran was knocked out. So many things right there, Cap.
Iran, was not happy as an organization. They were not happy about the fact that they were not welcome to stay in the United States.
Well, yeah,
right.
Hey, there's great food in Tijuana, man.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. There's also a lot of great places to hang out in Tijuana.
Absolutely. Go to Caliente.
Right, exactly. you make a couple of wagers while you're there on the World Cup.
Bet the dogs. Go to,
right.
Get some oysters at playas.
Yeah, let's do some greyhound racing.
Yeah, Cappy.
But listen, Iran was very unhappy with the way they were treated, the hospitality that they did not receive, and I just wonder if they'll do what you're just talking about, Beto. They'll go, hey, wait a second. They found a way to have those two teams tie so that we could get knocked out of this thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cappy, but I love that you're into it, man. And
I'm so into it.
Look, we're soccer dads, but we're not soccer fans, right? We're casuals. We're very, very casual. That's why I'm not trying to break down anything, man. The only thing I know is that they're that 17-year-old Moro from Mexico, good for him playing, but Brazil, Japan's coming up at 10 o'clock, Cappy.
There's a difference between loving the game. Like you and I both love the game of soccer because we watch our daughters play and we sit there at Norco and we spend the whole weekend in the heat.
Shout out Del Mar.
And we love the game. But it would be I'd be lying, if you will, if I were to actually act like I know what the hell I'm talking about. All I know is what I'm watching and what I'm seeing. And in the case of the Messi situation, I thought I saw a guy not really give maximum effort. In the case of the U.S. losing to Turkey, boo, I was very, very upset about that part of it. Listen, I had Ghana in our pool.
Oh, nice.
And I was looking for Ghana to come up with a win, but they lost to Croatia on Saturday. And here's another thing about the World Cup that, again, I don't know enough going into it. But, Beto, this whole notion that the World Cup was expanded to more teams. Is it a problem? Because, for me, I wouldn't know the difference,
Dinero, baby, dinero. That's all it is. Just like the NCAA tournament is expanding money-wise. It should be 32. It gets watered down, but there's some countries that would not have qualified for it. I can see that part. But it's all about money. FIFA is corrupt. You know that. They make a bunch of money. The president's flying around in private planes, and he's at every single game. But there's a reason there's hydration breaks when it's air-conditioned in Atlanta, right?
The hydration breaks are, look,
over 200 million in advertising they made.
That we all understand what happened here.
Yep.
The hydration breaks turned soccer into 4 quarters worth of a match.
Right.
And in a hydration break, that has turned into a massive amount of money that,
Huge.
Fox, FIFA, whoever you want to blame or give credit to.
FIFA.
Yeah. They made up their mind that we're just not making enough money. We can make a lot more if we just have a hydration break. It's worked out.
Did you see that in 2038 they want to expand to 64 teams?
Possibly, right.
They're going up to even more. They want 64 teams now.
Because it's not just the games that are in the World Cup, it's the qualifying matches where they can make some more money. So those federations like CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, they can make more money for those qualification games too.
Yeah. So
Cappy, remember our old friend Marcellus Wiley? What would you say about hydration? It's a hydration situation.
the coach or manager from Ghana, Carlos, I hope I'm going to pronounce his name right, Quiros.
He's salty, baby. He's salty.
Oh, he is. He says this: the number of teams that qualify for the World Cup, I'm afraid that it can turn this competition into a vulgar, ordinary competition. With so many teams qualifying for the World Cup, I think the value of competition being rare to be in the World Cup, in my opinion, still debatable. He said it's one opinion that is based on my personal feeling, but he called it a vulgar, ordinary competition because he says there's too many teams in it. Me, as an American fan who doesn't follow it until it's A, the World Cup, and B, more so because it's in America, I don't agree because I think the more games, the better.
He's also old school. I was telling Lindsay about him. He's coached 11 different countries, and he's coached 5 different countries in the World Cup. So he is, I think, in the 70s right there. But
I got to ask a question about that.
Yeah.
How come the coaches don't have to be from the country that they're coaching?
Because you go and get the best.
Yeah, you're just hiring whoever you're hiring.
Yeah.
I mean, the coach of the USA team is from where? What's his?
Mauricio Pochettino?
What's his name? Is he Italian?
Argentinian.
Okay.
Argentina.
So is that just like, who is the person that's responsible for hiring the coaches?
The federations.
Oh, okay.
So you go and who's available for you? Like Mexico had Hugo Sanchez, one of the legends, coached them years ago. Didn't work out. Maradona coached Argentina when a young Messi did not work out. So you go and you find real coaches. A lot of these guys have experience in the Premier League with like Manchester United, something like that, or they're in Italy, wherever they're at. They're always coaching somebody. But when you hire somebody to run your federation, you have to find a coach that's committed for those years. So like that's their only job is they're coaching that team.
Mm-hmm. My question is this now. Who's the biggest star on the U.S. team, guys?
Christian Pulisic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right. It's obvious. If I'm an MLS team, because you guys should look this up. I think I did the other day. I looked up Christian Pulisic. What do you think he makes playing over in Europe?
Big.
Like, just take a guess.
Oh, man.
What kind of money do you think
Probably
he
a
makes?
lot more than he can make here.
Yeah.
Well, wait. I think you're going to be surprised.
He's in Milan. He's been there for a while, too.
Yeah. I was just looking this up the other day, like what he makes in Europe.
Those guys, it's weird because there's like a high class and then there's like a middle class. I think he's in the middle class because he's not a star over there for them.
Yeah. He's like I want to say like a $8 million a year player. Somebody will have to exactly.
It looks like it's 5.6.
Okay,
no,
5.6.
Here it is. That's the euros. So about $6 million. He has a compensation deal, but somewhere around that.
Okay.
Berg.
So you mean to listen? I've made this point over and over again this entire World Cup thus far that in 1994 there was no MLS and the World Cup in '94 in America birthed MLS. Now it's 30 plus
Correct.
years old. You have Messi, okay? You've had Beckham, you've had Zlatan, you've got Sonny, you've got these stars from around the world that if you're in soccer, you know who these people are, and and in the case of Beckham and Messi, they had international superstardom wrapped around them.
Yeah, that's a different world. Though.
So you have, I know that Messi's older now, and he's in the twilight of his career, and he's making a fortune playing for Inter Miami, and he's got ownership, and he's got deals with Apple.
Yeah,
and
those
so
don't
on.
count. Those don't count. That's like the LeBron level world.
Right.
It's different.
But if you're a team and you want to take advantage of the popularity of the World Cup and you want to get the number one star of the U.S. team, why wouldn't somebody, even I'm using LAFC as an example, why wouldn't somebody say, well, he makes $7 million hypothetically playing in Europe? You know what? We'll take advantage of his popularity. We'll sell all of his jerseys. Let's get him here for $10 million. Why would somebody
here? It's you're playing in the best league. He's playing for AC Milan, Cappy. So I just looked it up. So the highest paid U.S. players at the World Cup, he's making 7.5 on the field, Off the field, his endorsements, $20 million.
Wow.
So he's the highest paid because he's playing at AC Milan. He's not going to get that for the United States, right?
His endorsements are in Europe?
Yes.
Why would a guy who's not a superstar get that kind of endorsement money in Europe?
No, I mean, compared to like the Messis, compared to those guys, I'm saying, like superstar wise.
So it looks like there's, according to a couple things here,
You're right,
MLS side, New York City FC made a staggering $50 million, $56 million American, approach to Pulisic ahead of their new stadium opening, but AC Milan immediately shut it down. So AC Milan owns his right.
Yeah. And then also, Cappy, when you're in your prime, you want to play against the best in the world. And,
Well,
and
I've heard this.
MLS is, look, that's why Messi's here at the end of his career, right? There's I think Lewandowski, from Poland, just signed with the Chicago Fire over the weekend. You're coming here at the end of your career. That's what the MLS is for, because you come here for anonymity. Nobody bothers. This is what LeBron was saying, right? Happiness. I bring my family to the United States. It's easy. It's not that hard. I dominate. I'm going around kids who are competing, but they're not on my level. That's what Zlatan did at the MLS with the Galaxy. Chicharito played out here. So, you have guys at the end of the career. But you're 27. You want to stay in Europe, man.
Well, I've also been told with, having this concept of why wouldn't somebody go sign Pulisic, take advantage of his notoriety, and say, hey, look, soccer is going to be bigger in America over the next 4 years because of what happened during this World Cup. The only thing I keep hearing from people, the biggest argument is, from a World Cup perspective, you want the best American players to play in Europe.
Absolutely.
You don't want them playing in MLS.
Correct.
Because you're preparing them for international competition when they're playing overseas, whereas they wouldn't be as prepared if they were MLS players.
Absolutely. Iron sharpens iron, Cappy.
Hey, listen, that again, Dodgers, Padres to start the show. Lots of LeBron, DeAndre Ayton, Lakers, NBA free agency talk. And now, Beto, that's like 30 minutes of soccer talk, bro.
Man, this is sports integrity. That's what it is.
Well, we're going to break away from the integrity now.
Thank you.
Because we're going to do the
Yeah,
Lindsay
really,
segment.
we're ready.
I'm out.
We're going to take a quick break, come back with the Lindsay segment.
Yes.
On the Sedano Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Mason in Ireland.
I think OKC would have been heavily favored even if Luka and Austin were there. They were a machine this year.
Yep.
But
the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
The reason they're considering bringing everybody back is what happened in March.
Right.
And as a Lakers fan, that was a really fun month for me. They kept winning every game. Remember the game Luka dropped 60 on the Heat when we got no sleep flying all night to Miami. It was a magical month. But the problem is I'll just ask you, is it fool's gold? And now because they had such a great month in March, do people like you and me and other Laker fans out there falsely believe that they would have beaten OKC? Okay, I will say this. They wouldn't have been swept.
No, they would not have been swept.
Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on.
We are such a bunch of weirdos that work at this radio station. Seriously.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive. Back to the guys.
Time for the Lindsay segment. And normally we play a TV theme or a wrestling theme. But I wanted to play this one, which is Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim, who was a famous musician who came to fame with this song on the Johnny Carson show.
Tiny, was that the guy who played the ukulele?
Yes.
A big dude with curly hair?
Uh-huh. It was hideous looking.
Yeah. Kind of like Carrot Top looking and shit.
Yeah.
I thought this was a TV theme song.
Well, that's why I said he played it on the Johnny Carson
You
show.
do whatever you want, Linz. It's the Lindsay segment.
I was just telling Berg. When I was younger, my dad loved Tiny Tim. He just thought it was funny. He was just a funny entertainer. And when I was, in high school, he'd pick me up from, my friend's house or, the mall or soccer practice, put all the windows down and, blare this song. And all my friends would be like, what is going on with your dad?
Same.
And I was like, oh, my God, Dad, what is this? And then they actually came out with a documentary about him, I want to say, 2 or 3 years ago. It's pretty good.
Good person, not a creeper?
No, not at all,
good,
actually.
good.
Hey, Kasim, you ever heard of Tiny Tim?
I haven't, but I've heard of this song.
Yeah, Kasim.
Really,
That's
Kasim?
right. That's
This
right.
one you've heard of?
Yeah. I find that hard to believe.
Well, this
By the way,
song-
Kasim, Tiny Tim was the lead singer of the Rolling Stones, just so you know.
All right. Yeah.
Well, this song, it peaked on the charts at number 17 back in 1968, which is crazy that this song was even like on the Billboard charts.
Well, 1968, they didn't have options.
That's true. That's very, very true. All right, so like I said, it's the Lindsay segment, my segment, and I'm going to start off with.
Wait, were you Lindsay Soccer?
No, I played soccer, but no.
Oh, okay.
No, listen, I didn't know anything about. I didn't watch soccer. I played it, but like I didn't follow it whatsoever.
All right.
But we did have the Cleveland Crunch, and they won a championship at some point.
What were they, an indoor soccer team?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. They would play the Lasers.
Yep, and
Yeah.
they had
Shout out GD Bus.
They had Otto Orff was their goalie.
Otto Orff.
Otto Orff, yeah. He always like shows up at those like Cleveland former athlete golf outings.
Otto Orff does, huh?
Yep. And who was the other guy? Mariano. Anyway.
I had a guy, this is old school. San Diego used to have a team called the San Diego Sockers.
Yeah.
And
they
they
still
were like,
have. They're still around.
Yeah, right. But they were like the dominant team
Yeah.
of that league. You know, and they had a guy, his name was Julie V.
Julie V?
Yeah, Julie V. The double, then the triple V, the one and only Julie V. Something like that. I couldn't remember. But
I bet you was Brazilian.
Well, the Cleveland Crunch, I had never been to a game. Like, I never went to a single game until, I don't know how or why, but my dad one day was like, let's go to the Cleveland Crunch. If they win tonight, they're going to win the championship. And sure enough, they won the championship, so I was there.
Lindsay knows winners.
That was the first championship I ever experienced in Cleveland.
indoor soccer was actually a fun TV sport to watch back in the 80s.
Yeah, it was. They would have the orange ball. My brother Gabriel would take me. They played at the Forum, the LA Lasers, and they had a guy named Beto who wore number 5. And I was 5 years old at the time. I was like, oh, that's my jersey right there. Yeah. That orange
Did
ball
you
was
get
good.
like a Beto 5 jersey?
I wish. They probably didn't sell it. But that's what the team that Genie was running. Tim Harris, who retired from the Lakers, was the goalie for that team.
Wow.
No way.
And
That's interesting.
the broadcaster on that team,
Yeah.
the one and only Bill McDonald. Billy Mack was the broadcaster
Billy
for the LA
Mack.
Lasers.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it, but I actually did one season of San Diego Soccer's
Yeah!
play-by-play. I
Did
mean,
you?
I have no idea why. I think they were
Because
like,
you
well,
need a job,
They needed
bro.
someone
well,
to do it.
I think what happened is they were like, well, if we get him to do it, he'll talk about it on the radio the next day.
Yeah.
So that was a smart move, but I didn't really talk about it much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
So,
indoor soccer. If I were the indoor soccer league, whatever they're called, man, after this World Cup, I'd be doing everything I could possibly do to blow up their sport.
I think they went bankrupt. Like the one league went bankrupt, and then they they came back like a year or two ago.
Yeah, there's a team in Ontario that plays
Yeah.
out there. Anyways,
Okay, so a mom and her grown daughter planned a nostalgic trip to Turks and Caicos to re-experience their favorite vacation spot from decades ago. But once they got to the airport in Boston, the daughter realized that she had left her passport back in her New York apartment with no time to get it. So since the trip was tied to like a resort grand opening, so it couldn't be rescheduled because that's how they got it at this great price, whatever, the mom decided, you know what? Since you can't go back and get your passport, I'm just going to go without you. And people on the internet are like divided, like, okay, like what a jerk mom. But everyone else was like, well, you know, she couldn't reschedule it because it was the cheap price was tied to the special event. So if this were you guys, would you go on the trip or would you eat the cost and stay back?
how old is the kid?
She's like 27.
Hey, if you can't, yeah, you're supposed to bring your passport. If you can't bring your passport, mom gots to go.
This sounds like a Cappy ordeal. Like
Oh,
this sounds like
for
a dilemma that
sure.
would happen to you.
Oh, 100%.
Justin. Yep.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing. Couldn't you? I'm just trying to think. So you said that their trip originated in Boston.
Yes. So the
Okay.
girl was going to college or something. She had relocated to New York.
Okay.
So she flew, obviously just used her driver's license or whatever to fly to Boston.
She forgot it.
And so then her and her mom were going to the airport in Boston to fly on the international trip, and she realized she did not have the passport.
Okay, so what would you guys do in this situation?
If I were the mom, I'd still go for sure.
Okay, no doubt. But if you were the person who didn't have their passport, what could you now do? Could you have your passport Ubered from New York to Boston?
Yeah.
Could you have your passport overnighted from New York to Boston? You get it the next day. You take the flight a day later.
Uh-huh.
I mean, is there an answer? Is there a solution to
Yes,
the problem?
there are. It's just going to cost you money. Do you want to
Yeah.
spend that money? Also, you're 27. You leave the house without looking for your passport? Like, that's a you problem. I am gone, especially the mom's probably in her 50s, 60s, whatever. I've been looking for this vacation for a while. I already spent the money. Do not fault it. Send a postcard.
Yeah, I always make checklists for myself. Like, okay, driver's license, check. Passport, check. Sentry card, global entry card, check. I'm going to make sure I've got every document that I need before I go on this trip. That's on her, man. I'm going. I'm leaving.
Yeah, and you know what? If I were the daughter, I would at least try and make the effort. I'm a leaving to get the passport. Like you said, have it overnighted. Somebody's got to be able to get it for you, right?
Somebody go to my apartment. Somebody got it. Yeah, it could be done.
It's so funny you mentioned this. I was with these friends of mine this weekend, and this one buddy of mine, he's a cop, and his wife is a television news anchor.
What's her name?
Her name is, what doesn't matter. Anyway, so he's a cop, and she's a television news anchor in Pittsburgh, right? So the two of them went on this trip to Montana. And he carries a concealed weapon. He's a detective. I don't really know why he carries this concealed weapon, but he carries it when he travels, which I guess you can if you have the right paperwork. Well, I guess he wanted to check in the gun in whatever you carry a gun with, and he had it in his checked luggage. So when they asked them, hey, do you have any of this? Do you have any of that? He's like, no. And then his wife ratted him out in front of everybody. Yeah, he's got a gun. And he's like, why would you do that? Why would you whistle blow on me like that, right? And so now, because he's got the gun, and because they want to now open up his luggage and make sure that he's got it in the right compartment and everything else, he winds up missing the flight. She gets on the flight and flies home.
No.
She got on the flight and flew home, and he's stuck there like a freaking moron. And now he has to leave the airport, and he has to go to a sporting goods store somewhere to buy something to put the gun in to satisfy TSA. And he's like, why would you say that to them? I specifically told you, don't say anything. I've got it the way I want. Anyway.
See, I got to side with the woman here because, first of all, she probably called it out for a safety reason. I don't know. That seems like something to me would be important. A, she didn't want to get in trouble. It was a safety thing, whatever. There's reasons that these rules are in place. Secondly, that's on him for not having it properly stored in the correct whatever, If he needed a case for it that he didn't have, he should have had that.
I agree with you on that.
Stay quiet. Ain't my business.
Exactly. He looked at her. He goes, why would you do that to me?
Hey, Cappy, maybe she wanted to get away from him.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. They definitely met back home, but it took him another 24 hours. So the whole question about, somebody leaving their passport behind. Mom goes on to the trip. Hey, if you want to come meet me, get your freaking passport.
Yeah,
you know what's funny? One of my friends, she used to be married to a famous wrestler. She was a wrestler too. She was Marlena in WWE. She was Goldust's caddy, Goldust's ex-wife. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's Terry. So one time, I used to do her podcast. I used to produce it. She went to the airport and she had this tiny little handgun, when she traveled by herself, because she's by herself. She's a pretty lady, And I guess whatever airport she was flying to or from, she had her little handgun in her purse, wasn't supposed to, completely forgot it was there, and went through TSA, and they're like, oh my God, this lady has a gun in her purse, and she got arrested. She spent the night in jail. She was horrified because she really didn't even know that it was there, and everyone, it was all over the newspapers or online, whatever.
Damn.
People made such a big deal out of it, and I was like, trust me, if you know this woman, she really is that much of a ditz where she probably she really just forgot it was there. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot it.
I was traveling yesterday and they flagged my backpack, and I'm like, I start getting nervous, but I'm like, wait, but what's really in there? Do I have something in there that shouldn't be in there? Or have I do something illegal? They wound up pulling out. I had this spray for my computer monitor, and the guy said to me, he goes, "Oh man, you can't travel with this. There's too much liquid in here." I'm like, oh, man. And they give you that option, Beto. They give you the option. Well, you could go check it in.
Yeah, okay.
And you could put it in your checked baggage, or we have to take it and we gotta dispose of it. I'm like, I don't remember how expensive it was, but it was just like a Windex for your computer monitor,
yep.
And I didn't want to lose it. So I actually said to the guy, I go, hey guy, that's a good product. You should take that and you could clean your computer monitors at home. And he's like, I'd love to, but we have to throw it out. That's the law. So they took it from me. That's the second time in the last 2 times I've traveled where first I had a really good tube of toothpaste that was like practically full. Sensodyne. It's more expensive than Crest. They took it from me.
You travel a lot and you still getting busted?
I got busted for and I
they
here's
made
the thing.
travel size.
Put it in like if you don't
Beto.
want to buy the smaller toothpaste, just get one of those little containers and put it in there.
But your other stuff gets through.
But Beto, why is it that when I left, they didn't flag it and take it from me,
That
but when I was
happens all the time.
returning, they
Because
flagged
here
it and
in a
took it
big
from me.
city, they don't care. In Pittsburgh, they're flagging everything.
Yeah, my
Yins
brother.
are going to turn that Windex over to us and that. We're going to red up.
They're like, ooh, Windex.
When
Yeah.
we went to Florida once, my brother flew through to Florida with a pocket knife in his backpack and didn't even realize it until
Yeah.
he was flying back and they found it. And he was like, well, I got here fine with it. And they were just like, yeah, that doesn't make us feel any better about Cleveland Airport.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do one more really quick here. Speaking of traveling and tourism, travelers are now flocking to local supermarkets abroad in a trend called grocery store tourism. A 2026 Skyscanner report found that 31% of U.S. travelers plan to explore local grocery stores this year, and 55% say that they always or often do it on trips. So instead of getting things like fridge magnets, people are bringing home like snacks, candy, condiments, edible souvenirs, I guess you would call them. And some are even buying the colorful, reusable shopping bags, which I totally do that. Do you guys check out grocery stores when you travel, or is that just like a hard no?
Oh, no, it's a hard yes.
Okay.
Hard yes for me. Beto, whatever it was, a month and a half ago or so, Rachel and I, we flew down to Loreto, Mexico.
Oh, that's a different story.
And as soon as we get to Loreto, the first thing we do is we go to the supermercado in town.
Yeah.
Because they've got things that American grocery stores don't have. Now, we're not getting it to bring it home. We're getting it to use while we're there.
Yep.
But going into a grocery store in Mexico, it's like a whole different world. This one guy was sitting in front of the
like
place.
a different country?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Or in this case, a different country. This one guy sitting in front of the grocery store selling chicharrones. He's like, hey, fresh chicharrones. And I was so close to buying them for Chris. But there's just, I just love the experience of being in a grocery store in another country. So I go every time.
In Mexico, right?
Yeah, Mexico.
Yeah,
Fado, do you?
No, I don't even go to grocery
Right?
stores here.
Never
No.
when you travel?
No, don't
See,
go to the grocery stores.
When I
Not my
travel,
spot to go
That's
like
why
hang out.
I like hotels.
You don't like to hang out there, huh, Bergie?
No.
Not looking for chicks at the grocery store, huh?
No.
I always
We're
go
not on
to
the
like
same page
stock
there.
up on things because everything's so expensive. You're gonna go and stock up on like waters and some snacks,
Nah.
stuff like that. No, You
Bag
don't
of
do that?
shells. Throw the money away. No problem. We're rich.
All right. Well, that was the Lindsay segment. Thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
All right. Well done, Lindsay Baseball. Very, very well done. Nicely done.
Thanks, Cappy.
Man, the
Yes.
vibes are out of control today.
I know. I love the vibes today. Loving it. Absolutely terrific.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought Lindsay was going to play her good vibes. Oh, she didn't have the headphones on.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm gonna.
I said the vibes are out of control. I thought you were going to play your,
Oh wait,
your
hang
music.
on.
There you go.
Speaking of good vibes, I'm gonna run next door into Chris's office and get our little "Don't Sweat the Small Stuff" calendar. So
You
carry
are,
on.
are you?
Ah,
All right.
The whole show has been Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. We started off with John Gordon. Cappy, the book is on its way.
Oh, no. Come on. You're kidding me.
I already ordered. I'll bring him. I'll bring it tomorrow.
You're really?
Yeah. Are you in studio tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So am I. Oh snap! You and I tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
Oh damn.
And for Team Mexico tomorrow night,
We're
we're going to take Bergie. We're going to, we may even drag Morales.
He's
Yeah.
Italian.
That is true.
He's going for Italy.
But conveniently, at times, he is Mexican as well.
Aren't we all?
You know?
Just like you.
Hey, absolutely. Sí,
Mi
muy
amigo.
bien. Of
Loreto,
course.
Loreto, Mexico.
Yeah, I wanted to just let everybody know I go to Loreto, Mexico. I go to Loreto. I know what Sace means.
You'll go to groceries.
I can count to 10.
Cappy, do you go to the Oxxo and TJ?
Oh, absolutely. You know that. You know it.
The 7-Eleven of Mexico.
Right.
Oxxo. Hey, do you go get some of those pills for the heartburn?
I haven't, but I would.
But what are the pills for the heartburn?
So there's heartburn pills that I get from the Oxxos in Mexico
Mhm.
that are not FDA approved. But oh my god, you take one before you eat, You give me that steak from anywhere you want. Let's go.
Yeah, you'll not have one burp for 3 days.
You're
Doesn't
fantastic.
sound healthy.
No, it's good.
No, because in your mid-40s, you start getting a little heartburn. That's another reason I got to lose the weight, because a little heartburn there. So
I will tell you, Beto, not that I think you've gained a lot of weight, but I did look at you a couple nights ago when we were out a few nights ago, and I looked over and I go, God, man, he's looking big.
Well, I've also been lifting heavy.
Yeah,
That's
you look
another-
you're big, man.
You know what's been going on, Cappy? I got some creatine in my coffee every morning.
no.
Oh, nice. You're using creatine powder in the coffee.
Oh, one little scoop, yeah. So
yeah, we need to get you a shot of testosterone, maybe some peptides, too.
well, yeah, your buddies down there in Seal Beach, or was it Solana Beach? They told me all
Yeah.
about that. I'm ready to
Yeah.
go. No, I
Right.
don't need no peptides. Just give me the HGH and the T shot. I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, HGH would be good.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you'll have abs. You know?
I got a ab.
You got a 1-pack?
Half of one.
That's cool. That works.
All right, Linz, let's not sweat the small stuff today. What do you say?
All right, let's play the. Love this music. Just so
Okay.
relaxing, you know? Which is
Mhm.
perfect for today's Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, which is relax. Remind yourself over and over again, with loving kindness and patience, that you have a choice in how you respond to life. You can learn to relate to your thinking as well as your circumstances in new ways. With practice, making these choices will translate into a more relaxed self.
Nice.
Good one.
That's a good Monday one right there.
It's pretty solid.
Relax.
That's pretty solid.
Good Monday.
Beto, are you ready for a little dealer's choice today? I've got something I want to discuss with you, and I wonder if you've got something you want to add.
No, I don't have anything. Because I said, I felt sick this weekend, so I didn't leave the house. And
Mhm.
it sucked because it was a beautiful afternoon both days. But I was just done, man. I was done. I didn't go anywhere. So I got nothing for you.
Okay, well, I've got something for you. 2 things.
Dímelo.
First things first. So, can I ask everybody here a question? When was the last time you were at an Arby's? We
Never.
talk a lot about fast food around here, and we talk about
Never.
which fast food places.
I don't even know what Arby's sells. I just drive by it. and
Roast
I've heard
beef.
Nah, I'm all right.
I want to say it was like 10 years ago, and they had some kind of like toy or thing that my nephew wanted, and so he made me go there. But that was a while ago.
One time in my life, and I'll never go again.
You've only been to Arby's one time in your entire life.
In my entire life, one time, and I'll never go again.
And how long ago was this?
Oh, it's probably about 20 years ago, if not more.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't even, I can think of one Arby's. Like if you said to me, hey, where's there an Arby's nearby where you are? I'm like, I know of one Arby's that's somewhat nearby me, and that's kind of it. I don't even know. Beto, when was the last time you were driving around anywhere in L.A.? Bergie, you too, where you saw an Arby's. Can you tell me off the top of your head where there's an Arby's?
It was off of Topanga. I don't know if it's still there, but Topanga and Woodland Hills.
No, I know where there's one because it's by my Valvoline where I go get the oil change. In Torrance.
Okay.
I only know of Arby's from like really the commercials. It's like, Arby's, we have the meat.
have the meats.
Right. So listen, I don't see Arby's around a lot, okay? But recently, I've seen these commercials for Arby's. And they've got a cheesesteak sandwich at Arby's.
Did they have the jingle in there? That we have the meat. That one?
I don't think they use that jingle with this particular thing.
All right, where are you going with this?
Guys, I haven't been to an Arby's in probably 20 years myself. And I used to like Arby's. Like I didn't go regularly, but they had it was like roast beef with like a cheese whiz on an onion roll. And Berg, I see that face. The cheese whiz makes you want to throw up,
The
doesn't
whole
it?
thing was just so gross. I was so sick afterwards.
That sounds nasty, Cappy.
I know it sounds nasty, but I'm here to tell you it's freaking good. Okay? I don't know.
Wait, you're too old to be eating that, man.
Well, I haven't eaten it in a really long time. But what I'm saying is that back in the day, if I ever ate it at Arby's, a beef and cheese on an onion roll was out of this world, okay? I haven't been to an Arby's in 20 years.
All right.
But I keep seeing these ads for these Arby's cheesesteaks, and I'm like this close to getting one. Because that's how good the ad makes the Arby's cheesesteak look.
I see what's going on.
What?
Yeah, there's an Arby's ad coming in for Captain.
Oh, big time. Well,
Scott Captain for our Arby's. That cheesecake.
But hold
Tell
on,
your
but
boy
Beto,
Cap sent you.
Beto, I can't have an Arby's until I have a Jimmy John's. And Bergie, I was at the Jimmy John's yesterday in the Pittsburgh airport, and there was this dude, and he had this pink hair, and he had like 4 lip rings, you know. And I said, and he goes, hey. That's how he greeted me. He goes, hey. And I said, hi, can I have a Turkey Tom? He goes, okay, Turkey Tom. I said, and Jimmy it up. And you know what he said to me, Berg?
Right on it.
He goes, what does that mean? I
come
go,
on.
you don't know what Jimmy It Up means and you work at Jimmy John's? He goes, no, what does that mean? I go, it means, you add all the hot peppers and everything? He goes, yeah, we don't call it that here, pal.
Nah.
Did he say pal too?
Yeah, he was like upset with me. I was like, well, that's what we call it at my Jimmy John's.
This is why I
downtown
know
LA.
it's no good, Cappy.
Let me hear.
Bunchy has just texted me. You guys are too good for this? Arby's is bomb.
Oh, then it must be great.
No, it must be terrible.
No, it must be
It's
awesome.
terrible.
No, listen, Funchy.
He eats hot dogs from a gas
7-Eleven.
station.
Okay, but hey, Funch, do me a favor. Do me this favor today.
No.
Funch, go to Arby's, get the cheesesteak.
He goes all the time.
I'm just telling you this. On TV, the commercial, it looks better than any Philly cheesesteak you've ever seen in your life.
You know what? You fall for that. Did you also buy the Floby?
I've never had the Floby, but I wanted the Floby.
I want to know why they stopped doing Arby's. We have the meat.
I don't know, man, but I'm just telling you
I'm
guys
over
right
here
now.
telling you about the summer shred. We're changing up the body, and then you're right. Yeah. We're gonna walk, and then now Arby's. What happened to you, bro?
I don't know, I'm
Where's
just
that
telling you
willpower?
guys. The Arby's looks amazing. Now, last thing. So this weekend, I went to Pittsburgh, and I visited with some. I visited with some college buddies of mine.
H2P.
And one of my buddies is like my best pal, my roommate, my best man at my wedding. I can't wait to see him.
Uncle
my
Al?
other one, that's Al. That's Alex. And then my other one is my other pal, the Red Bird, and he's my guy, and I love the Red Bird. Then we had one of our teammates, who I swear to you guys, I haven't seen since the day this guy left the University of Pittsburgh, and I left, and we've never seen each other 35 years or whatever it is, because this guy was the biggest jerk. He was our starting offensive tackle. He would smoke Marlboro Reds. He didn't work out one day in the gym. This guy didn't care about a damn thing. He was like the worst teammate of all time. And I'm like, I don't want to hang out with this guy. And they're like, we don't either. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And Beto?
Yeah, of course. You have no spine. You're going to hang out with him.
Beto, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this. It was a wonderful, pleasurable, beautiful day.
Yeah, people change, man. People evolve. They get soft over the years.
So here I thought this guy was going to be the biggest jerk. I thought he was going to be this big bully that he was when he was in school. And I thought, I don't even want to ride in the same golf cart with the guy. And you know what? I was wrong the entire time. I was wrong. He was great. We had a great day. So I guess what I'm trying to say to everybody is, visit your old friends, visit your old pals. Even if you think they were jerks when they were 22 or 23, maybe by the time they're 56 or 57, they're okay.
Maybe he thought you were a jerk and annoying too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I know I
sure.
was. I don't want to hang out with me at 21. Hell no.
Yeah, but we had a wonderful time, man. It was really great. So
good for you, Cap.
People mellow out as they get older.
Yeah, especially Cap. I'm not trying to be a jerk here. Your friends some of them might be dying, so you never want to say, I wish I could have seen that guy one more time. You always want to take advantage of the opportunities to hang out, man. Especially a teammate, because you have a different bond with them than you do regular friends.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to say to everybody, listen, like for me, I always talk about my guilt of not going to visit my parents in Florida. It's kind of the same deal, when it comes to all your old pals and your teammates, and you're like, I'd love to come, but I can't. I'm too busy. I can't get over.
Nah.
You know what? Make the time. Make it happen. I know this sounds a little bit corny, but I'm
right
here to
there with
tell
you,
you.
man.
Right?
That's
I'm here to tell you. Like I can't afford the flight. I procrastinated. I waited too long. Let me tell you something. I'm back here on Monday morning. I'm so glad I did what I did this weekend to hang out with old friends, hang out with old teammates, tell old stories.
Great friends.
And that's exactly right.
And
Lindsay.
did you have
Great
them buy
friends.
into your horses?
These guys were super interested. Beto, by the way.
The horse.
Beto, listen. And Bergie, you got to do me a favor.
July
You ready
17th,
for this?
July 17th, Cappy.
I'm ready.
We've got 16 horses in the barn.
Oh, boy.
16 horses in the barn.
Tough barn.
And it's going to be, and by the way, Beto, I don't know if you heard about this or not, but now we have a partnership with Lil Wayne and Lil Yachty. Did you hear about this?
We could talk about it on tomorrow's show because it's 10 o'clock, Cappy.
Okay, well, listen, follow on Instagram at Great Friends Stables, because all 16 horses are listed now, so everybody can follow along this summer.
Great job, Cappy.
Hey, great job by you. I'll
horse.
see you guys. I'll see you guys in studio tomorrow.
Yay.
Can't wait, Kathy.
Can't wait.
And Bergie, better make plans for dinner tomorrow night, Berg.
We got plans for dinner tomorrow night. It better be good news, too.
Yeah.
Make sure you pack some extra underpants, okay? See you guys tomorrow on the Sedano Kap Morning Show. Audience, get away.